Hey there everybody, how you all doing today? Welcome back. And as you can see, yeah, it's going to be a fun start to this stream. So I do have to get this slot harvested, so it's going to be a little bit slow. So I might actually just change to the New Holland, to be honest. I wanted to try and check out the Oxbow grape harvester. Obviously you've been watching Dave using it a lot. And yeah, I didn't realise just how slow this thing really was. Oh my goodness. Wow. Holy crap. So how you doing there, Mr. Bodine, Farmer Marks? Welcome in everybody else as well who's lurking out there. But yeah, so not a lot's really going on. Obviously I'm still got a couple of hired helpers harvesting the alfalfa field and clover field. I am sort of bouncing between two trucks as well at the minute. I'm trying to do some selling. Actually, I think one got back just a little while ago, so I need to go check on that. Nope. Oh, why are you there for? Nope, that's not you. I need to sort this auto drive route out. Freaking thing. But yeah, how you guys doing? So, since the last stream on Monday, I have released the small animal trailer for you guys to use on my Trello under the PV Canyon stuff. So if you wanted to try it out, you're more than welcome to. Obviously it will only hold cats and dogs. That's primarily what I wanted it for, so that's what I'm going to set it up as. So there's no colour options, but it does what it needs to, that's the main thing. Capacity wise, let me just get this unloaded quickly and I will show you. So it'll be under the Billy Alpaca modding stuff. So hey there Vortex, how you doing bud? I'm slowly progressing. I have 41 through 45 harvested and replanted. Nice Bodine. Nice, 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 nice. No, it's not under here. It's under animal transport. So tools, animal transport, and then right at the end, right here is obviously the new NOAA TTW 140 PVCC edition. And obviously this literally, there's no color options. I couldn't get it to work, unfortunately. One way is to take it out of Giant's Editor into Blender, do all that crazy stuff to get it working, a bit beyond my scope. But with that being said, it does hold 66 dogs now. I was actually able to get it up a bit more. I literally ended up going through deleting all of the original nodes and just brought in one of the actual dog visuals and literally placed one in every single node where I wanted it to be. So yeah, 33 on the lower deck and 33 on the upper deck. The cat wise, 190 cats can go in this trailer as well. So half that would be on the bottom, half on top. So hopefully that will help you guys out a little bit. Hey Carolyn, how you doing? Did you get your containers sorted out, Carolyn? Because I'm about to actually use them. Because this is obviously what I was using initially. I think it was on the pig node. Um, I had the dogs originally, and obviously I was only doing like 13 on the bottom, 13 on top, which is 26. So yeah, that's a good improvement. So yeah, obviously that's, like I said, that is on my trailer. So you did good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, so that's actually what I'm using today. Obviously I've got the big 45-foot high cube container, and I usually use these guys for all my selling stuff. For some weird reason, it's a little bit laggy at the minute. I'm hoping that'll clear. If not, I may do a quick restart and clear the caches and stuff and see if I can get it all rendered back in. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, currently I have gone through, I've sold some lager and I think it was the cherry wheat was the other one. Obviously up to 9.5 million. So that's a nice little start, and obviously it's still carrying on. Right, so come into here, turn you on, we'll hit the old X key to open the doors. Give that a nudge, there we go, we'll just clear that top there. There's not too many more of these left. Obviously I'm onto the loggers at the minute, so that's something. So just ping that, there we go. I need to use the right containers. Yeah. Yeah, so obviously the Hespano ones will only do the pallets. Obviously there is configurations for logs, but they do not auto-load, as far as I'm aware. There is something I was thinking of actually is, so with the flat racks, actually it just came to me actually a minute ago. So if I come over here a sec, so these flat racks can be configured to a log trailer. A simple little edit of the XML on each of them. You could actually have them auto-loading the logs into them. Hmm. See, I've never actually used these. I wonder what they'd be like. I might have to do that. Do 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 do. Set up a little cube. There. That would work. I might be doing a little bit of an edit to these and see if that would work actually. Because obviously at the minute they don't auto-load. That would make life so much easier. Now, the only different thing is, I don't know if they're going to be top heavy, that's the only problem, like the other trailers, so I might have to have a little play around and see what I can do before Friday. But yeah, obviously, last stream I did mention about working on a tier 4 sugar production, or sugar factory. That is already underway. Obviously the i3D is all set up pretty much. I've got to get one more pallet in there, which is the Sax pallet for a visual. And then it's just to finish off all the XML work and then get it in game, test it, fix any errors that might pop up. But hopefully, if I do it right first time, I shouldn't have any or too many to sort out. So, but yeah, I was kind of wondering whether to set up molasses as in a pickup trigger. Right, that's a lager. Right, so let's go grab this quickly. That would be nice. Yeah, it would. Obviously, if I can get it to work and it look good and it wasn't too top heavy, what I might do is actually just give you guys the XMLs just to replace in your guys' one. Let's see. So lager, L, 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 L. It's nice that it's all alphabetical. The only downside, in my opinion, with this is you cannot do a search or like type in the L for lager and it goes straight to it. There we go. It's only a few more pallets to go.
So just do it! Make your dreams come true!
Hey there, Mr. Grits fan. How you doing, bud? You're driving while you're listening. Okay, Mr. Vortex, that's cool. No worries. And thank you as well. Cool. But yeah, there we go. So that is the last of the lager, and hopefully that's going straight back up to Aldi. Let's see, where are we? Here. Yeah, so far I've got rid of the oatmeal stout. That made me a pretty penny. The cherry wheat's done pretty well, and obviously this is now the last of the lager. Anything that's left will then just roll over to either next year or the next time I sell. Obviously the next one I'll be doing is the lambic. I'm going to leave the obviously pumpkin batch, but at least I've got a fair bit now actually. Obviously that doesn't sell till next month, so that's fine. I'm going to be leaving all the meats and stuff because they can go into the production. So let's get this going back up to Aldi. Let's hit the old X key. Aldi sell point right there. You can do that. What is oatmeal stout? Is that real? Yes, it is very real, Carolyn. So obviously it's one of the, I think this is one of the new products this time around. Obviously we didn't have it on County, if I remember. But yeah, when me and Dave both went on Sam Adams' website. Mr. Grits fan, thank you very much for that. That's quite loud actually. Yeah, we went onto their website and looked for a few new flavours, should we say? And yeah, that was one of them. Right then, lambic. So that's pretty much where it all was. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Obviously, we do now have a new coffee factory. Obviously, the one that Boomhauer did in 19 was replaced. Obviously, all of those flavours in the new coffee factory as well there, Carolyn, are actual coffee brand names, so, or coffee types, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're trying to keep things a little bit more realistic on here. Righty. There we go. So that's you. You're fine. 600 pallets of this stuff. So this has gone up to Johnson's Farmer Market. Actually, to be honest, I could do with a break from doing field work and such, so I might actually just drive this lot myself. So that's kind of cool. There we go. Come on, fill up, fill up. I'm actually kind of thinking I might change these spawn triggers so it spawns has basically 4 areas: one at the front, one at the back, on the left to start off with, then on to the right. I think that's going to work out a little bit better than having all that down the far end. We'll see. We will see. I might do the same on the other side. So obviously, if you are using containers to transport stuff around, it makes life a whole lot easier. But yeah, it does take a little while to load these little buggers back up. That's for sure. But yeah, there we go. What am I doing today? So primarily selling, Mr. Grits fan. I do obviously have to get my grapes harvested. Obviously, selling wise is to make lots and lots of money because I want to buy Field 9. Actually, to be honest, I think I've got enough to buy it. And while that's there, let me do this for you. Let's do that. Obviously, if you guys are not following Mr. Grits fan, please click on that link, give him a follow. Actually, I might even do a little bit of modding in a minute. I just want to extract that. And it would be a bit of testing at the same time. Let me see if I can find these. That's green thumb stuff. Flat rack right there. We'll extract that. We'll get that semi-ready. Just out of curiosity, i3D. Flat rack. Do you want to check something quickly? See if it has those racks in the i3D or if they're brought in. It does. Good. Ooh. Ah. Dang. Okay. That might work. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'll look at that in just a minute. So, nope, don't save that. Okay, sorry about that. There we go. What, Mr. Grits fan? I don't understand what you're on about. But yeah, if you guys are not following Grits fan, like I said, make sure to give him a follow. Right then, so let's take this down to the farmer's market. It's just down the road, so it'd be nice. But yeah, I've obviously got grapes still to do. How you doing there, farming trucker? Good evening to you too, sir. Billy, can I ask you thens? What's a thens? And if you guys are not following Mr. Farmer and Trucker, make sure you click on the link and give him a follow. Obviously, he's playing the map. And yeah, he seems to be doing pretty well so far out of it, so that's kind of good. Right, so let's get this sorted out. I am still working on getting my last apartment block built at the minute. A few products short. But once most of that's sorted out, I can then get in the last drywall lot, and then it should be started. Obviously, there's 2 on the front, on the side there, are now fully built. One nice thing, actually, I'm going to turn that volume down because I don't know about you guys, but it seems a bit loud in my ear for the game, especially the ambience. Let's see, let's turn that down a little and that. See how that is. Nah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I just suddenly realised I felt like I was starting to shout. It's weird. Uh, but yeah, ready. So we're coming into Farmers Market down the bottom here. Nearly went into Aldi there for a minute. That would be any good. Righty. But yeah, lots and lots of money is what I'm aiming for. So obviously this is, like I said, this is the 45-foot high cube container. It does hold around about 240 pallets in it. The nice thing is you can transport all that without any lag issues. Now, I can now remember, is that that one or that one? I think it's this trigger. Yeah, that one. I am right. There we go. But yeah, you're very, very welcome there, Mr. Farming Trucker. Let me just pop back up. Okay, I'm so far from doing anything like that yet. I'm trying to fix the landscaping. I'm not good at leveling out the land. Yeah, the landscaping in 22 is a little bit tricky there, Carolyn, compared to 19. One thing I would recommend, if you're going to place anything down, is to go through and flatten the area first, because sometimes the placeables will actually sink into the ground. It's really annoying, especially some of the base game stuff that you think, okay, that will keep it nice and flat, but nope, it doesn't. I put some of those large easy sheds down, and yeah, they literally dug down rather than keeping it flat. I didn't like it much, it was a pain. But one thing I would recommend is maybe load up one of the base game maps and maybe spend a few hours just messing around on there, getting to understand the whole thing. Um, it is, it does get easier, but it is still quite hard. Even if you're using something like Terraform, I really can't get on with Terraform personally. Um, but yeah, practice is definitely one recommendation I would say. There we go. Get you opened up. But yeah, if you are using these containers, guys, remember you do need to open up those back doors to get these to load. I don't think I'm going to be close enough there, but let's see if we can back up a little bit. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's a little bit better. You might even just shift those triggers a little bit further to the front as well. Okay. Always little tweaks here and there, that's for sure. There we go. Give them a nudge. Whoa. There we are. And we'll give you guys a going over. Yeah, and obviously, yeah. Yeah, save. Yeah, always just try and save before you start doing any landscaping. And obviously, when you're doing like a big-ish project, do it a little step at a time and save regularly. Obviously, if you do make a mistake that way, what you can then do is just do Alt F4 and crash the game and then exit. One other thing as well, I would probably turn off the auto save. So if you do go into the main menu by accident, make sure it just, yeah, it won't do an auto save on you as well. I try not to do too many big projects, that's for sure. There we go, there we go. We've got a friend. She doesn't got no money. I hope I don't get banned for SGA. Not sure what you're on about. Are you asking for money or something? I'm freaking skint, mate. Lambic. There we go. No. Okay. Best way to do it, Mr. Grits fan, is put it into a message, like a little voice message in Discord. I might be able to understand what you're on about. But yeah. But yeah, if you want money, unfortunately, yeah, no, I have no money at all. Why do the containers only hold one thing? Because they're basically set up as a tipper trailer, farmer marks. It is a pain. I know. I believe Mr. Reaper was working on a trailer that will do multiple items. But yeah, I don't know if he actually fully got it working. I hope so. If so, I want to know how he did it and stuff. But yeah, it's the same with obviously it's just using the 82 Studios autoload script, and obviously it has to be set up a certain way, I guess, for console as well. Hence why it's only one product at a time. Obviously, one thing you could do if you wanted to transport multiple products, okay, it's going to maybe cost a little bit more, but you could get this obviously the Super B container trailer and hook up multiples. So over here, for example, when I was doing a lot of the buildables on here, I actually have 5 set up. So I've got 4 on the side there and then one that goes behind the truck. But I had all 5 of them linked together with a product in each. So you could technically do it that way as well if you wanted to. Obviously, if you did the 40 foot, no, the 20 foot high cubes, I think it's around about 120 pallets roughly. But yeah, the not standard 20 foot or do like 100 pallets, so it's up to, yeah, obviously it's not the greatest situation to have, but it's a lot better than using like Loki's autoload script for transporting pallets. Obviously with all those pallets on a trailer, I don't know about you guys, but I get some severe lag. Obviously, like Dave's mentioned before, every second in the game is constantly updating the position on those pallets when it's moving, and that is going to cause a heck of a lot of lag. So compromising, okay, yep, I will definitely use these over the other one, that's for sure. I tried messing with the container XML and got all balled up. Would love a link to your other containers. Hey, Cape Cod. Okay. So on my Google Drive, the only ones I currently have, and obviously I shouldn't really be handing them out, but because I like to help people and fix some issues. Let's see. Come here. Yeah, I've got the flat racks. It's all the Titan versions basically. So the Titan Flat Rack and the Titan Standards. That's the only two I use. For the simple fact you can have obviously the real life company logos on them. So what I can do for you guys, I'm going to share a folder link that has both of them in. So if you want to use either of them, you're more than welcome to. So there is the link. Take it now, because I probably am going to be removing them completely from my Google Drive at some point, because obviously that flat racks I do want to see if I can tweak it a little bit, shall we say, which I might actually do in a minute. Sorry, I'm going to do it now. I need a little break for the moment. Let me go over here a minute and I can grab a drink and just relax a moment. Right, let me minimize that screen for a second. I want this open. I need that. No, we'll get to that in just a sec. So I've got to do a quick little bit of modding. I want to see if I can actually make one of those flat racks also loadable. Hey there, Reliant Robin. How you doing, buddy? Right, so let me open up this folder here. And we'll come into, so it's going to be the Titan flat rack containers. Right, so I'm only going to do the big 40 to 45 foot one. So this is going to be it. And I just want to double check there's nothing in here that's going to mess that up. I don't think it will. Let me close that. I was trying to sort something out. I actually downloaded. Obviously, one thing as well. If any of you guys were watching Dave's stream yesterday, he was mentioning about modeling and stuff like that. Obviously, when you download a model sometimes from a website, um, it can have issues. I need to update these really. Where you got bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere. Now there is a program that he mentioned about that allows you to almost pull it all together again. And I've actually pulled it. I've downloaded it. It's Visual Studios 19, so 2019. Let me get that out of the way a minute. And I cannot get it to work with FBXs, so it's weird. So I don't know if it's a certain version he's got or what. Right, so looking at all that is fine. Right, so I'm going to actually reference my trailer that I put out the other day for this. So if I come into here, so this is that big tipper I did the other day, and I know down the bottom here, there's a little section that added for the auto loading, which is right here. So universal auto load. I'm going to just copy that into here somewhere. That's all the color options. Holy crap, so much. That's the i3D. Okay, mapping. Okay, so we'll put it just below the design here, I think. And we're going to see if this is going to work or not. It's always nice to try at least, so we'll save that there. Now, one thing Dave never mentioned about is actually in the mod description. I don't know if you have to add it, but I always do. Is I always add this in, which is an L10N XML that calls all the different commands for loading. And we're just going to shove this in down here somewhere. Actually, I think it's the same as that one, so it might be able to copy that into that. Actually, no, I can do that. I can do that. I could. Hang on a sec. Let me do. Yeah, because they've got the translations in there already. So if I actually come into translations, we'll just do it in the English one. This basically needs to be added, in my opinion. Copy that. I'm gonna drop that down into here. That's fine. Hopefully none of that will be different. Yeah, it looks all okay. So we're gonna save that. Now the only other thing I do need to set up is this part here, the loading area. I also need to make sure that it's set up for loading logs. So what I'm going to do is load up that i3D. Yeah, no worries there, Cape Cod, no worries. I'm going to break it. I most probably will. It's not a problem. Right, so this is what I'm looking at. So this is obviously the 40 and 45 foot high cube flat rack. Now obviously you can configure it to have logs on there. So what I'm just going to do is create a primitive cube. Let me just expand that out. I'm going to drop that in to the group so we get the right height and everything. So what I need to do, and this is obviously for anybody who wants to set this up, all we need to do is extend that out, and I'm going to do it just shy of that 40 foot bed there. That should be about right. Because obviously you've got the 40, which comes in here, and then 45 is all the way out. So a little bit bigger. Actually, if I raise that up, it'd be a lot easier, to be honest, to see. Bam. Yeah, I could probably drag that out just a little bit on that blue axis, which is the scale, which is the Z for the length. So bring it to around about there. That's not bad. And then take it from above, bring that round about the center. And obviously we want to bring it in just inside where those uprights come for the logs. So just a fraction more. That's fine. And then obviously you do need obviously the overall height as well. So we'll just extend that up a little bit. So each of these points is a different scale. So obviously what I'm actually doing is if you look on the end of the arrow, there's a little box that allows you to stretch it out manually. Obviously you could go through here and enter the individual numbers that you want. You could do it that way if you really wanted to. Now obviously I don't want it to come too high for now. Yeah, just right about the top of that is fine. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Oh, crap. So that looks okay. Now, we've got everything in there that we need. We've got the position, we've got the rotation, and the scale now all there. So, what we're going to do is we're going to grab that translation, which is going to be the position for it. So, what I always do is highlight the top one, and to copy all three of them, all you do is hold down the Shift key, and then do the C for Charlie to copy all three of them in one go. And if I can get this to, there we go. Now obviously this is going to be the offset part, so just highlight that, and we're going to drop off. Oh, we're going to do Control V to paste it. Now obviously you don't really need too many of these other numbers, so I tend to keep only 2, maybe 3 in the XML just as a reference, so that is fine. Now also we do need the width, the height, and the length, and that's going to be the scale of the box itself. So if I just minimize that, I can show you. So obviously the width is going to be the X, so that needs to be 2.132. The height is going to be the scale on the Y, which is 1.883. And then the length is going to be that scale Z, that last one at the bottom there. So that's 11 point. Actually, I'll do 77 on that. That should be fine. 83. Technically, I could take that away and make it just a little bit smaller on both of them. That is fine. So we'll just minimize that. Also, we don't need that anymore, so we're just going to close that. I don't want to save it, so no. Right then, so come back into here now. In that the universal autoload script, there is a whole how to set all this up, like a step-by-step thing. Is it the README? I believe should have in here the README a section that tells you what you can actually add in. So I am looking for it's something like log trailer enable or something like that, if I remember rightly. Actually, let me do a quick search for log. Log. Is log trailer. That's what it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is log trailer false and true. Anything else found? Nope. Okay. So we'll copy that. So I always highlight it. Control C. I go into here. Now I'm going to probably deactivate most of these for the minute, but put that there. So it should be is log trailer equals, and then in the little speech things, true. And we'll make sure that all of these other guys are deactivated. So we'll copy that a minute. Enable side loading, that should be fine. And that should be, actually, that'll be okay. Right, so technically that is now set up. That's how easy it is. It's mental. Alright, so let's close that. I don't need that actually now. But that's just one setup. Translations is done. That's fine. That should be fine. Okay. Now, one thing to remember, guys, when you're doing any form of editing, obviously there's the one I've got unzipped. You do need to remember to delete any zipped version. So, Titan flat rack right there. Delete that because obviously it'll read the zipped first.
Hello there.
Hello there, Grits fan. I know you're there. Right, so let's do a quick test and see if that worked or not. But yes, you sent a picture of an update. Okay, cool. Let's have a little look at that. Ooh, that's looking really good, Reliant. That is looking very, very good. My dream is coming true, and you're a master. See, that's the sort of thing I would love to be able to do one day. Reliant, that is great. Right, I can actually just load this probably onto a test map, actually. I might get the odd... No, it should be okay, actually. Right, so I want the flat racks. I need to get rid of some of these. I downloaded this, and then, to be honest, I don't like the look of it. It's too slow and stuff. Right, so flat racks, flat racks, flat racks, flat racks. Alright, then, let's see. Also, I do also need to make sure that I have the UAL script enabled as well for this to work. Right, we'll take one of you guys, because that's the trailers that I put them on. Where the... Am I going blind, or haven't I quite got to them yet? There's a Phoenix. There we go. Flat rack and UAL is there already, so that's cool. Ready. I had to rebuild it as the one you had was 2D, not in 3D. Ah, okay. But yeah, that is really looking good so far. Thank you. Now, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling that was going to work. Obviously, I did get some warnings for some field types. I want to actually go through at some point and update those flat racks so it works slightly differently. It'll actually call from the base game ones instead, because I know Dave went through. Oh, actually, the surfboard's not going to stay in there, so I'm not too worried. See, you broke it. I didn't break it. The only reason I've broken it and I've got those warnings is because I'm loading onto Elm Creek, which doesn't have the surfboards and all that seasonal stuff. So yeah. You like my desktop? Yeah, I was looking for something dragonish. I love dragons. Believe it or not, yeah. And yeah, I was looking and I seen that. I'm waiting on my daughter to actually do a desktop for me. Let's grab the old Mac. Should we go with that? But yeah, hopefully one day she'll do. I want Mr. Crit's bad. I'm going to deactivate that if you carry on. Only kidding. Thank you very much. I want a sort of yin and yang. On one side a dragon and on the other a tiger. I would love that. I'm not sure if she's ever going to get around to doing it, but that is what I'm kind of hoping she'll be able to do. Right then, so coming into here, so we do have those flat rack containers right there. Obviously, it is now showing that it can auto-load. Now, obviously, I want it only as the log container, so that is fine. So let's buy that. And obviously, I want to get a 45-foot rear piece. That would be fine. Now, obviously, I did add it in. my crane for this. So, oh, super strength. If I can pick you up, let's have a look. We'll load this onto here. Now, I believe actually it could be dropped just on the floor. So we'll do a double test in a minute. We'll load it up while it's on the trailer. And again, when it's on the floor. Hey, Green Thumb Farmer, how you doing, buddy? But yeah, this is good, a good bit of test actually, to see if it works or not. Righty, so Y key, attach that, and attach the trailer. And on the side to the left. We'll do the X for the lug nuts. There we go. Now, technically, this should do on both sides. Now, I don't know what quite length, so I think it's what 12 meters roughly. So go to around about 12. So we'll just grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 20 should be about right. Now, technically, you should be able to do it out here. Let's have a look or not. Let's see. No, okay. Are you going to work or not? I don't think so. It might be a little bit close. It might be conflicting actually with... Okay. Just take that off. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Enter vehicle? Or it's on the wrong side. Let's try change that to the right. Anything? Nope. Ah, that's a shame. It would be nice if that worked. Let's see. Is that the right side? Yeah, it's the right. It's the right length. Control I. Well, it worked because it's just unloaded that there. Okay. Let's see. Let me turn that super strength off. There we go. Full debug. No. Doesn't look like it's going to want to. That is a shame. Nope. I'm guessing there's something in maybe that scripting that it's just not liking at all. But it did obviously semi-work because it unloaded fine. Let me pull away a sec. Hey there, Mr. Rusty Nail. How you doing? You're not on Canyon Crossing. Yeah, well, I am and I amn't. I'm just doing a quick test to see whether or not I can get one of these log trailers by Hispano Modern to actually auto load as well, but it doesn't look like it's going to work, unfortunately. Oh well, it was worth a try. It semi-works. I'll have to look into it to see if there's something else that's needing added, and I'll let you guys know fully on Friday whether I get it to work or not. But yeah, I love dragons. There was that one, Bodine, and oh, so I don't show any wrong pictures. The other one I found was that I'm in an arm between two, and I just end up going with the other one. I also found some alpacas as well, but I don't like the size of them. They're not quite right. So yeah, I ended up going with that one there. Righty. Anyway, that's enough of that baloney. Let me switch them out a sec, and I'll have a little play around. I'll see if I can actually get that working or not. And we'll put that back in there. There we go. And yeah, if I can, I will pop it out to you. You like the second one even more? Yeah, I just ended up, I think it was Dragon's Desktop on Google, or it was either Google or Edge I was using. I just did a search for that and scroll through and scroll through and scroll through, and that was one of them. Right, let's have a look, see if anything's been released. Yeah, nothing spectacular. This is kind of nice. This works with the Straw Harvest mod, guys. We've had I think we had something like this in 19, where you can actually load your bale wrap and bale netting on the front or the rear of your tractor and just refill automatically. Kind of a nice idea. So if you're using Straw Harvest, you might want to grab that as well. Not seeing that. This is it's like why? Okay, a bit of fun, but yeah, okay, why? Yeah, not much there really. Right. Oh, actually, while I'm here, I am going to remove a few things. Okay, so I want to get rid of that class cedar. Now you get to see all my mods. How rude is that, huh? Um, this thing didn't like it at all. Even though it's very similar to the what you call it? What you call it? These ones. I don't know. Something about it. It just didn't like it at all. Bam. Yes, I got Mr. Reaper's Homer in here. Works so good in the desert. I tried it out the other day. Whoa. Um, Now, obviously, if you got to be using the global market mod, I would recommend the warehouse pack as well. It works pretty well with it. I haven't used it much, a couple of times, but yeah, it's good. Let's see. Yeah, I think that was the only real one at the minute I want to remove. I'm slowly replacing all my pace setters and distinction super bees stuff with my new trailer. I think that's fine. That is fine. So we'll come back into here. Yes and no. But yeah, it was worth trying and seeing if that worked or not. How you doing there, Mr. KW and Mr. The Vink? I believe Mr. Dave is around, but he's actually probably doing some fishing with Don B here. More practicing, bless his cotton socks. Now, I don't know what Dave will be doing this evening during his stream. He might be doing farming, he might be back on the subsistence, he might even be doing some fishing planet again, so a bit more practice. But if you guys are not following him, let me give you Dajnet. Make sure to click on Dajnet's Twitch link there and give him a follow. Obviously, he did create this map. I know most of you guys are already, but there's always the lurker out there who might not be. But yeah, go over and give him a follow because he is a great guy. But yeah, oh, I have my map back up. Yay, well done. Nice one, Mr. Rusty Nail. Let me switch to the game. There we go. That might help. I was going black for just a minute. There we go. Get rid of that. There we go. And I still have my saved game. Even better. But yeah, cool. Good day now, North Fresry map. Oh, okay. So you're now playing that one. Okay. How you get on with that, the Vink? And how is Mr. Impact 7 doing? Not a lot's new, to be honest, but we're getting there. I am working on, obviously, the Tier 4 Sugar Factory. I can actually, while this is loading up, give you a quick glance at what I've done so far. Here we go. So, actually, I've got a couple of projects on the go. One is a deco pack for, at the minute, it's going to be sort of autumnal deco. So, ghosts, pumpkins, stuff like that. I've pulled them all off. The haunted house is going to be making a return. I've already got all the models converted to 22. Just got to get the i3Ds finished off and get it in game test, make sure they're all working fine. Now, one thing I might do is set them so that they only show in November if I can. I'm pretty sure I know how to do it. It's been a while. It's either going to be November or fall for you guys. So it's going to be an interesting one. It'd be nice if I had something different to have throughout the year, and then in fall it just pops into that pumpkin. But we'll show you. So yeah, this is what I'm working on at the minute. Obviously, Tier 4 Sugar Factory. Obviously, one thing I did say the other day is one of the options that's going to be additional to this that isn't going to be in the others is the option to make brown sugar from molasses in this one. So if you've got an abundance of molasses, you could bring it over here. Obviously, I'll make sure that it's all set up in the triggers to take the pallets as well. Um, but yeah, it's slowly getting there. So primarily this is where your sugar beets be going in. Over here is where your sugar cane goes into. Obviously there's a little gonna be a trigger over here for your sacks, and I'll probably have the same one all linked in together. If I remember right, I've actually got one big one there as it is. Yeah, there's one big trigger there, so I'll probably see if I can get another visual there for maybe the molasses pallets to go back into it. Looks like Alcatraz. It does a little bit. But yeah, this was the Sugar Factory Dominoes from 19. Um, so that's the unloader area over there. I'll probably have pallets going into this as well. The labour support morale is normal. Obviously, the sacks are the booster. It will be buildable, so bear that one in mind. I have started adding sugar and the brown sugar palette visuals. I still need to finish these off. So I kind of went on Google or my browser and just found a nice looking packaging and took that for the old visual. Obviously, I'm not as good as Giants, unfortunately. It would have been nice to have maybe a brown version of that, but looks. I think it looks kind of good. So yeah, it looks good in here. Obviously, I do still need to set up that palette properly, but yeah, we've got the pallets in here. Around the front, obviously, I'm hoping all these lights will still work. They should do technically, but yeah, Domino's sugar there. Obviously, got your fill plane that'll be got basically raisable and lowerable once you put the water in. Yeast pallets are in here already. Obviously, yep, I'm going to try and get it as a buildable. I'm kind of keeping it similar to what was in 19. Now, I have replaced a couple of things from the 19 version with what we currently have, because technically we don't have like the rebar and stuff, but it's going to be concrete, boards, steel, drywall, pipe, block, barriers, nails, prefab walls, and brick for building this. I haven't quite got the figures figured out yet, um, but we'll see. I'm kind of thinking maybe a lot of brick. Looking at these buildings, there's a lot of brickwork there, so yeah, you might want to start filling up your brick factory and get that stored up. Because you're going to need a heck of a lot for this one then. Yeah, so I'm thinking around about like say 50,000 concrete, maybe 100 on the brick. I have already gone through the i3D itself. Let me open this up a little bit, and I've gone through, so it will cycle through a specific way. So different things spawn at certain times. So first, obviously, you want the base to come in first of all. Then obviously like the fence, for example, and then start on the buildings, the pipe work, stuff like that. So it's literally going to cycle through the whole thing, hopefully perfectly, and obviously end up with that sign coming in around about the same time the fence disappears. So fingers crossed with that one. Yeah, one thing I do want to do is in here have a trigger set up to load direct into a tanker the molasses. So rather than having to spawn the pallets out, you could have the option of that. Obviously in 19 we had sugar coming out there. I thought if I can get a trigger set up for filling into a tanker, it would make life so much easier to transport. So yeah, that's currently how it is. I'm obviously still fiddling around with the display at the back for the amounts and such. I don't want to save that, but I basically ended up using the Peanut Factory as a basis to save having to redo all the fence work and stuff. Made life that a little bit quicker, but yeah, most things are in here already. So yeah, sugar, molasses, yeast, maple syrup, and obviously the brown sugar will be coming out of this thing, or should just call it syrup. Why do I put maple syrup there? Dingo. There we go. And obviously, like I said, it is going to be a tier 4. I do need to figure out a decent number. I think 1,444. Hang on. One. Whatever that is. Yeah. Is a fair enough figure. But yeah, so that's what I'm working on at the minute. I'm going to try and get it done by this weekend. In addition to that, like I mentioned, I am trying to set up a little deco pack. So, for anyone who played on PV County, how you doing there, E-Bone? Welcome in, buddy. The blue sign next to the unlocked buildable bridges with quantities is what I need to provide the build with bridges. Yeah, yeah, exactly. And Carolyn, thank you very much for the resub. Much appreciated. Wow. Oh, hang on. Gifted sub. My bad. I was reading that wrong. Wow. To Dead Batteries. Much appreciated. Yeah, so this is what I'm working on as a side project. So I went into PV County, thanks to Mr. Dave, bless his console, for pointing me in the right direction. For some weird reason, when you load up the i3D on County and scroll down, for me it wasn't pulling up everything. I had to end up extending it to find all the seasonal stuff. That's why it wasn't shown for me. So I went into the autumn stuff, and yeah, I found the Grim Reaper. I'm not sure about that, but all of these are now in the FS22 editor, working perfectly fine, error free. So we've got the Reaper there. We've got a jack-o'-lantern, the haunted house. Let me load a few of these up just to show you. I've got the big scary trees, and I think that'll be fine for the minute. That's probably going to break my computer. So all of these will end up being little placeables, but what we can do as well is add them into some of these factories, which is kind of nice as a seasonal visual. So for example, yeah, there's the Frankenstein jack-o'-lantern. There's that little dude. Kind of a scary little bugger, but yep, that'd be kind of nice to just pop out of somewhere. There's a little bit of texture issues there. I might have to just play around with the image on that, but that's fine. Obviously, the big scary tree. Now, something I really bugs the crap out of me is obviously their faces. If you come into here, it looks like they've got no back to their heads, but they do. But yeah, this will be coming back as well. I'll have to have a little play around with that. Um, and what was the other one I had? Well, I've got a whole load of, as you can see, Scarecrow and all that as well. Oh yeah, and obviously the haunted house is what I was actually looking for. So yeah, this is coming back as well. I want to have this in my what you call it, the dead forest. I want to put it in there, the burnt forest. I want to have it in there. I think that's going to be really freaky up there. So yeah, and maybe have a few of those little visuals on there as well, like more pumpkins and the ghost and such. So I think it's gonna be kind of cool, and have these maybe lighting up as well. I'm pretty sure that's an easy fix. I wonder, is this enterable? It is. I never even noticed that. Oh, that's kind of funky. Okay, so you can go around the downstairs, but not the upstairs. Okay. But yeah, I am going to be working on that as well on the side. So yes, busy. So yeah, let's come into here. Hopefully it's not going to be black from. Oh, good. So yeah, let's see where are we. I can't actually tab over there. Let me teleport over there. So anybody doing those bridges, obviously you will have Rusty Nail. Thank you very much for this resub, much appreciated. So E-Bone, yeah. So this little display tells you exactly how much you need for each product. And now obviously this is for everybody, whether it's the bridges or any of the buildables on this map. It's always recommended to fill all apart from one product to 100% before getting that last one in all at the same time. For the simple fact is, at my feet here, there is a big trigger where you unload your pallets into. Once you get that last product in, that trigger on the bridges and the factories is going to raise up and become very hard to get more pallets in, shall we say. So what I would do is have a look at the menu or the display. Obviously we've got 5 on this bridge. This is one of the wooden bridges. So I would look at this. I'd definitely make sure that the concrete, the wood beams and the long planks were all at 100% on this here. And then add all of the nails and the metal at the same time. Obviously you could do like adding all the nails at the same time. But yeah, maybe leave one of these lower figures till the very, very last, okay? Obviously, same with Green Thumb Farmers over here. Tower block that I'm currently building. So obviously I've got the 2 individual ones now built. I'm still working on that big massive one. So if I come over here, obviously I've got double displays on this one. As you can see, I've got a fair bit already into here. There's a couple I'm still short on, like the bathtubs and such. But what I'm looking at is one product, which is going to be the shelving. I'm going to leave till very, very left, the very, very end. But I'm going to get everything else to 100% that's needed. So 150 pallets of that are in already. Obviously, I need to get the drywall over. The glass I'm still working on. But I'm going to get all of these up to the full amount. And then once they're all fully filled, I'm then going to get those 15 pallets of shelving in all at that one time. And that's how you want to do these buildables. So remember to keep at least one product left out till the very, very end, okay? I know some people are still having issues out there. I had a message the other day. They were building the... What was it? It was either... I think it was steel factory, if I remember rightly. And obviously they put the products in, but they were only putting in a little bit here and there as it was ready. And obviously the trigger was starting to raise up. It says, oh, it was fine up until recently. Obviously it's now hit a height where when they drive into it, they're not getting the unload option. It's like, well, you're going to have to lift those pallets up now, mate. So, yeah. But yeah, thankfully I haven't got too many more buildables. Obviously I've got to get that built. That one bridge that's my last bridge. I always leave that as a show and tell type thing. Apart from that, obviously the only other buildable I'll have will be the new sugar factory when that gets finished. But yeah, I had to kind of wait a bit for getting the concrete and the blocks. Here we go, let's get this line back up. And we'll put you on hired helper. There we go. And you can do the same. Lovely jubbly. So yeah, I end up obviously leasing the second one just to do both of those fields. 14 is completely harvested now. I do need to go through, plough it, just to make it that little bit bigger. Apart from that, I need to get this dude unloaded because this is the other thing I was doing. But yeah, oh, 2 gifted subs from Carlin. Thank you very much. Obviously, if you did get a gifted sub, guys, whether it's in this stream or any, please make sure to say a big, huge thank you to the person that gifted it. Obviously, they don't have to because I'm not really bothered. I'd rather you sort of go over to maybe Mr. Dashnet and, yeah, do it there. Ah, go away. I have actually messaged Hispano Modding as well about that error that keeps popping up when unloading. I'm not sure why it is, but he is going to look into it for me and get back to me So that is good. Bless his cotton socks. Final loading. So that's the last of that lot. Got 10 million again. Whoop whoop. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Right. I will get to your comment in just a second. I need to get my guys back up and running. I was trying to give to someone, but I don't think I did it right. So yeah, if you wanted to gift somebody in a chat, let me go onto desktop. So it might look a little bit different for you. I wonder if I can bring it up on Twitch a sec. I don't know if I can bring my own streams up. Let me go over to Darius a sec, and I'm gonna mute you.
Hello there.
So if you see somebody in their chat, for example, what you can actually do is if you click on their name, is it gonna? Yeah, you can click right here to say gift a sub. That's as simple as how it is. So just click on there. Obviously, choose what you want. Also, whether you want to do it with tier 1, tier 3, tier 6, or month wise. Oh, yeah, there it goes. So it's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 there. Yeah, the length. Obviously, most people just do the one. But yeah, you can also do a anonymous gift as well. That is literally how easy it is. And thank you, Mr. Darius, for that. Much appreciated, buddy. Oh, and I just closed my stream down. Oops. Let me open that back. But that is literally how simple gifting someone in a stream is. There we go. But yes. Wait. So on this map, the factories and such just don't just pop up when bought. I have to provide supplies. Exactly. Yeah. No. Obviously. Now with yours compared to mine, obviously I've got over 1,000 hours on here. So mine is going to look a lot different. So if I come over here, for example, obviously we've got the concrete factory here. What you will see here, if you come over to this area, is just an empty lot with a fence going around it, and then like a display or area for dropping off. Obviously, on that display, you need to bring over all those products. Now, you cannot distribute to them. Just so you are, you have to bring them manually to those buildings. Now, like I said, you do need to try and keep at least one product till the very, very end. It's kept out, okay? So get all those. So if it's got either it's 5, 6, 10, 20 different products going into it, look at it. Look at how what is maybe the least easy or the most easiest thing to put in there. So I don't know. I'm trying to think of what's out there. What's out there? I don't know. Maybe if there's a 5,000 litre product, save that till the very end. Keep that to the side. Get all those others into 100%, and then get that last one in all in one go. But yeah, if you're putting bits in here and there as it's ready, a pallet here, a pallet there, that's when a lot of people are having the issue. So you want to make sure to get them all in and
Howdy.
working well. Hello, Mr. Dajnet.
It's me.
How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing all right.
Good, glad to hear it, buddy. Right, we
How
full
are
up.
you?
Not too bad, doing a little bit of selling. Trying to get some grape harvesting done as well, but it's not doing so well on that side of things. But yeah,
Right.
I'll get around to it. But yeah, I was also trying to see if I could get the Hispano Modern flat racks in the logging rack configuration to auto load, but it didn't quite work the way I wanted it to. So might have to go back
Ah,
and have a look. But yeah, it unloaded fine. It auto unloaded. It didn't want to load though. So yeah, there's something maybe missed there. And are we gonna have a crash? I hope not. I hope not. I hope not. I'll wait for you to get through. But yeah, let's make sure that this lambic is going to the same place first of all. Oh, that's the point. Coffins. 35 coffins. Okay. I have now found 2 more spawn triggers as well. Well, actually, I only knew about one, but I found one more in the upper left of the map. Nobody's even mentioned that one to me yet, so I like it. Anywho,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to do the XML for the building, or you want me to do it? I can set that up. Obviously, I wanted that building mainly ready for the next map slash game, so there's no great rush on it. To be honest, they're reliant Robin. Obviously, I don't know how it's going to be set up in the next game, so yeah. And how is Mr. Ghost DK there? I did see and hear you come in, so welcome, buddy. But yeah, I take it you were doing some more fishing practice?
Yes, indeed.
Getting better?
Well, if the scores stay at the last time, hey, farming tracker, like equivalent to what last year was in there,
Mm-hmm.
I would have qualified now 8 times in a row.
Wow.
I'm just trying. That's why I'm so close. I'm just trying to get. That was one of my better rounds. I would have been in 7th place last year with the score I just got with Don.
Wow. How
I
did
just
Don do?
want to get. I want to get one more uni in there. If I could get one or two more through my. So I'm messing around. I like my baits and everything. I just think my rotation. There's a couple slow times at slow spots that I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
work out.
Yeah.
Find better places to go. But it's getting better with that. But I've literally run that whole tournament about 20 times, which would be about 40. you know,
Wow. Holy heck. Yeah,
building it from the ground up.
that's a fair bit. Um. Also, E-Bone. While I remember now, 90% of the factories on here are placeables. There's a handful that you cannot replace, as it were. Things like PMS, Alcoa, the refinery, things like that cannot be put down again. But if you wanted to, if you didn't like, say, for instance, the brewery, which is the one I'm just going past at the minute, if you didn't like it there, you wanted it somewhere else, you could actually buy that land, sell it without even building it, and put it down somewhere else and build it there. Obviously, if you come into the construction menu, and obviously this is for everybody else who probably already knows, obviously you've got PV mods, you've got all these different tiers. So obviously I think, if I remember rightly, the brewery itself is a tier 2, or is it 3? For some weird reason I thought it was a tier 2. Let's have a look. Brewery, right there. So yeah, and is my camera going to go out further? No, it's not this time because I set it a bit lower. But yeah, you can literally replace all of these wherever you want. Customize it to how you want it to be. But just remember, PMS, Alcoa, and the refinery, which are all in down this area here. So you got PMS around the back here. Oh, right there, the recycling centre. Obviously, because of the way the floor is underneath, you can't replace. It makes a terrible hash of the landscaping. Obviously, Alcoa and obviously the refinery there cannot be replaced or as replaceable because they do have triggers in the water and have been next to the water. So if you, for example, you're working up in the desert and you've got oil, you can actually put it into the appropriate barge, bring it on down, and unload it into the refinery. And obviously, if you've got any products in a boat, I'm not sure why, but you could bring it via the water as well. So there is that option. But yeah, how are you doing there, diesel burner? Right, I think I'll put this dude to the side for the minute because I'm going to focus on these lambics. So you can stay there. Doop doop doo. Alright, open you. Let's get rid of that. We'll bring that back into the center a little bit more. Makes life when pushing a lot easier. Oh yeah, that's why I need to activate that again. But yeah, as always, if you guys have got any questions about the map, if you're just new to it, not sure about something, just pop it in chat and we'll try and answer it. Either Dave will know it or I will. Just remember, I know very little. There we go. But yeah, I'm kind of thinking now, I might redo these triggers. So you have one that spawns at the front here to the halfway point, roughly. And then it then kicks into one just behind it. Obviously, that'll make loading these containers a little bit easier as well. And then have another two on this side. So it'd technically trigger A, B, C, and D. I think that's going to make our life a little bit easier. Righty, Lambics, let's get some more of these spawned out. Rather than just two long ones. Right, our key. Round to the L's. I wish I could play this map without Trello. How do you mean? You kind of can. I very rarely go into Trello. Lambic just went past it. Obviously, if you've got good eyes, Mr. Ghost DK does have that little menu mod that helps you out, the little info. In here, obviously, if you haven't seen it there, Diesel Burner, on Ghost DK's Trello, he set up this right here. Okay, it's not the greatest because obviously you might need to get a little bit closer, but it does cover a lot of what's going on the map. So obviously it tells you a little bit about PV Canyon Crossing itself, the map overview, the plots, the different areas, the mining areas, such like that. And then it obviously goes into all your different productions and such, and navigating around. Ooh, hello. He's still not got that fixed. Okay. Obviously he's gone through and added in all the different animals. Obviously, okay, it could be a bit simpler looking, but I think he's done a pretty good job overall. But yeah, obviously it goes into your productions. These can be, if your eyes aren't the greatest, a bit hard to look at. But okay, I'm short-sighted, but I can read them pretty fine. It does get a bit closer. Um, so seeing some of those little ones, but yeah, it's still obviously a work in progress. He's still tweaking it, I believe. See things like that, for example. There's a lot of information there. I think would have been better if it's possibly made a bit bigger, because that is hard to see. I can read it personally, but it is quite hard. So obviously you've got alfalfa, windrow, apple, apricots, and all that, all your different crops, stuff like that on here, which tells you then where it can go into. But he has done a pretty good job overall. He also added in the vanilla production chains and obviously the stuff for the platinum DLC stuff. So if you are struggling to find a particular factory to make, say for instance, shingle, come into here, have a little look. If you can't find it in any of these, look in like your base game in the premium, the platinum stuff. And then obviously shingle does have its own factory that you can put down. In addition, obviously T-Miller and Green Thumb Farmer both have factories as well on their Trellos. I know you're there, Sim Gamer. I just want to get this done, and I'll say hello in a
I
minute.
know. I just wanted to say hi.
Hello, buddy. But yeah, T Miller, like I was just saying, T Miller and Green Thumb Farmer both have productions that do some of these products as well. Obviously, Green Thumb's got his big woodworks production. T Miller's got his little woodworks production. So yeah, there's always places to find things. And now, one thing as well to bear in mind, um, Dave mentioned on the weekend that is possibly going to be adding dog houses and cat trees into Tashi Cat's Rescue as a booster type thing. So you might want to start getting that
Yep.
stored up as well, guys. I already am, but So yeah, that's gonna be coming as well. But yeah,
Well, it sounds like a good idea.
yeah, exactly. Now, actually, just in case, if anybody wanted to check that out, where the heck are you, Ghost DK there? We'll copy that. There is Ghost DK's Trello. So make sure to click on that. It is over there.
Oh, we got a big problem.
You seen that as well? They're limited to 10.
Well, in the main group,
Mhm.
there's a lot of us probably. I think we could get it under 10 by removing the people that were just testing.
Yeah.
Just keep it to the modders.
Mhm. Yeah, I think there's like 9
What?
overall.
No, we're over.
S-
Oh,
Um,
9 modders?
yeah.
Well, I don't think
There's
there's nine
no.
modders, is there?
Saying that, um, oh, I don't
Just
know.
me, you, green thumb.
It's 8 or 9. I think I actually counted the other day on there.
Hey, Billy, can I ask you a question? I'm having an
No.
issue on my game, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You're over, you're enlarged, cotton and tobacco, all those.
Uh huh.
What trailer am I supposed to be able to pick them up with?
Any.
Okay, then I've got a problem somewhere in my game because it won't pick up any of those at all. Ah, darn it. Okay.
Yeah.
Gosh,
I
I
used
thought it was
Surfing
any of them, but I just couldn't
Cowboy's
figure it.
flatbed. I was able to get 3 on there. Say, and it was 5 of the round bales.
All right, well, it looks like I'm gonna have to go do some log checking and figure out if there's a error somewhere in there.
Hello there.
And speaking of the devil, there he is. How you doing there, Surfing?
Huh.
Now, obviously, one thing, the only difference is I do have an older version of his trailer before he started messing around with it.
Fatality.
With the wider version and the log version and all that. So I don't know if that's the difference. But yeah, it should still all load the same as a base game or any of Dave bales, basically. The only thing that's
Yeah,
different is
because
the capacity.
I can load all the other bales, but it's just your bales for some reason do not want to load up, and I'm just not sure where my error is the problem.
Yeah, interesting. Actually,
Yeah,
I
I
wonder.
lost all of my save games yesterday somehow on it, and I don't know, and I haven't downloaded any mods, so I know it's not that code issue.
Um, do you have Google Drive?
Eh, nope.
Okay.
I've yeah, I've never used OneDrive or Google because I know there's issues with everything.
That's weird.
Log. Exactly, yeah. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm like, what the heck is going on here?
Very, very weird. I wonder. Let
Let's
me
see
do
here.
a quick. Which one are you using? The module bale, the square one, or the round?
Square.
It's square. Okay. I'll see
And
if I can
specifically, I'm
spawn the
just doing
lavender one.
tobacco.
The tobacco.
Yeah, tobacco for some reason wouldn't load. That's the only
Crap.
field I had ready yet.
I haven't got any tobacco bales to
Hmm.
do a double test, but yeah, I
Well, go
tested
ahead and
it with
any of
all.
the big ones. Yeah, I mean,
But I can do the cotton there. Let me grab cotton. No, it's lavender. I got in it there. Bale. I want the square bale. 100k. We'll do 2 because that's all it will spawn out. Oh no, I got it. Oh, okay, that's rotated. That's interesting. So I should be able to do 3 back. Helps if. Come on, come on. Lavender. Bales. That's one nice thing with these storages. They do register those bigger capacities. I like it. There. Okay. Oh, I'm good. I got a 4 in there. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-bam. I wonder if I can do this without hooking up. So, Surfing's trailer should be able to hit the old R key. 1, 2, 3. Bump. Worked perfectly fine.
oh, okay then. Yeah, there's got to be something with me. I don't know where it could be because I'm looking at my log right now and there's no errors on it, which is Nice to see, but amazing.
Mm.
The only thing I have
Yeah,
is
something going
one
on.
mod has a spelling error in it.
Sounds about
But
right.
other than that,
Let's
it's nothing.
see. Let's jump back a sec. So yeah, if guys you're not following T Miller or Surfing Cabo Gaming, make sure to click on their links, give them a follow. You're very very welcome. I'm doing okay. I've been awake since
Thanks.
4 a.m. due to nerve pain.
Oof.
Oh nasty, Mr. Surfing. Nasty.
Mm.
And obviously, how you doing there, Mr. T Miller? Thank you very much for that T-Rex roar there. You're
Yeah, I think I'm
surfing
gonna
up
have
to
to
date
go through that
trailer with no
individually
problems as
now.
well. Cool. Okay. So definitely something funky going on there, Mr. Matt.
Yeah, I know.
But
I've
yeah,
got a funky computer system, I think.
yeah.
As it
The
is.
only thing I'd suggest is maybe make sure your mods are all current, because I do know that
Yeah,
Loki
that's what I'm
put out
checking right
an
now.
update on the in-game mod hub. I don't know about GitHub. I haven't looked to be honest. But yeah, make sure that they're all
Yeah, that's the thing
updated.
is all the mods I get are either from, someone from the SGA like Reaper, you,
Mhm.
Dave, everyone. I barely ever use anything from the mod hub except for like, easy dev and some stuff like that, but
Yeah.
even then.
There we go.
Yes, I have you. Universal odd load, yes, T-Mailer, I had that. Hmm.
100k bail, and I'll do a quick test just to make sure those round bells are working as well. So lavender
Yeah. Sorry to pull you off your other stuff,
bells.
Billy.
That's
I
fine,
was
not a problem. I like to help out. You know that was the 10k, 100k. Do that. Oh, look how funky they are. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so that's working fine as well. But I'll just make sure that it's. I'm pretty sure it was 5. Can't remember if it was 5 or 6 now. Pretty sure it was 5 I had on there. Round bells, 100k. We'll just do 2. 1, 2. Okay, yep, there we go. Oh, 6 bells. Look at that, even better.
Oh, jeez, okay.
See, mine's better than you. Oh, I'm kidding. Yeah, 6. I wasn't sure if it was 5 or 6. I could never remember, but yeah, they work perfectly fine. I'm not getting any errors off that, so I'm happy. But yeah, if you haven't seen my little bale storage, guys, this will actually accept all bales, either bales or loose form, on the map. Let me just get in there. Obviously, you've got a huge unload area, so if you do have some bales, you can literally unload them straight onto the floor and just drive off if you wanted to. It will load in. You can also drive over the top, and it'll take it from the trailer itself. In addition, you can unload loose into this manually if you wanted to. Obviously, these are just visuals if you want to say, oh yeah, I've got some stuff in there at least. But you can take each product out, including obviously the lavender, the tobacco, and the cotton in loose form on the side pipe here. Just drive under with a trailer and you can load them all as loose products to save a little bit of lag. So that should make your life a little bit easier. There we go. And hopefully, if I take that off,
We don't
there we
we
go.
don't have I got rid of the testing board.
Yep, don't need that anymore.
There's not another board that has over the number of members attached to it. My mod board just has me.
Yeah, I had one for the Sim Game Alliance, which is probably the same as what you might have had.
Yeah, the SGA mods.
Yeah,
There's only three members on the board.
it's weird, isn't it?
Surfing, T Miller, me on the main board. They can connect to the board. You're on the board, but you're not even connected to it. The SGA mods board. You're not a member. According to this, I have you linked to it, but you're not a member of it.
Yeah, because obviously I was counting all these guys. I was thinking that's what they meant. But yeah,
I don't see
how
what you're
come I'm
counting.
not connected then?
You can be connected to that
I
one.
should be.
I don't know why you're
Actually,
not.
what I want permission is to come into here and add the rest of the friggin' maps onto here. because I'm getting sick of handing out the links to everybody. But obviously, like I know that costs a bit, but yeah.
Thanks for the raid.
Oh my goodness gracious me, Mr. Darius Frost, welcome in. How you guys all doing? And I've just done it again, haven't I? I've closed my stream. No, there it is. Hey there, Surilishi. I think hopefully I
You just been added. Now
that'll
you might be able to actually make edits on there. On
possibly.
this main one, but the main one doesn't have
Possibly,
too much
possibly,
info on
possibly.
it.
But yeah, okay, oh, I
Hmm.
didn't even change it. Yeah, that's what I was probably looking at.
You know, I
Yeah,
might
if
be
you
able to.
guys are not following Darius Frost, just a quick one. He always been playing Imperium Galactic Survival recently. Go over, give him a follow. He is a great content creator. So go over, support him, support Dave and the other guys as well. But yeah, how was your stream, Mr. Frost? But yeah, let me see. Can I do anything over here? Oh, power. I've got power.
I just added you to my board. You might actually.
Dave, you just made a big boo boo by giving Billy that power.
You might be able to. You should be able to
Um,
post on my board now, Billy. I
let
forgot you weren't
me
even a member on mine.
let me just do a quick test. PV stuff 19. Come to there. No, I just want that link there. PV County Dashnet add. Just gonna do a quick test. PV County.
We can't see what you're doing. I don't know if
I
you knew
know.
that. Okay. Just.
I
But
know.
I wanted to see what the heck you're up to. No.
Billy's good at hiding things, remember, Dave.
Yes.
I can. Okay, I can add
Okay.
stuff onto your board. Okay.
There you go. That's your job
Sweet.
for after the stream.
Okay. I shall sort that out later, definitely.
But here's the
Right.
interesting thing. If they didn't put a limit on collaborators, I wouldn't have realized that you weren't actually a collaborator.
That is weird. Right. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was doing some
We're under
selling your stuff.
collaborators. We don't have anything to worry about.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Any more lambic in here? Let's have a quick look before I start driving away. Oh, question. Do you have, you know, the two mod packs that we had set up for other maps? Do you have a link for them or not?
I might have them some. They got to be linked somewhere. I'll have to look for them.
I know
They're
somebody
going
in
to be.
T Miller's stream, or his last stream, was asking for them. Obviously, I don't have them because I had a look and couldn't find them. And I believe the person's just whispered me as well.
I got rid of them because people kept messing everything up.
Yeah.
So start using them with this map.
Sleep time, raid and run. Okay, Mr. Darius Frost, thank you very much. Go get some sleep, buddy.
See you, Darius.
Much, much appreciated. I'll try and keep them all entertained.
Sleep.
You're not going in. Is Lambic in it? Lambic, yeah. Oh, it's Lager, that's why. Dingo. I'll take that around the back later. That's fine. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Yep, right there, buddy. Yeah. You're always lurking. I thought you might have been. Let's see. Being a big fan of Dave's maps, and I wondering if you get the code. If there is one for the mod pack, the mod files for other maps. Can you cross in no plan DLC?
Have a
If
good
you
night, Robin.
get the code, how do you mean if you can get the code for the other mod? Oh, okay. I'll bring the links. Yeah, yeah. If Dave can find it, I'll get it over to you, buddy. Don't worry. But yeah, welcome in, Mr. Lurker. uh,
I gotta be in that
I'm off
main
to
file.
bed. I will see you later. All right, there, Reliant Robin. Catch you at the call. Go to bed already? Must be up late. Much appreciated for all your help, by the way. I love the look of that little building so far. All is well. You're heading off to. Everybody's heading off. It's not good enough. Mr. T. Miller's going to work. We've got a couple of guys going to bed.
I am still here for you, Billy.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
Even though I'm not worth much.
Yes, you are. You're a good laugh. Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
Yep.
Especially when Boom's around. That's even better.
Very true. All right. Oh,
You heard
where
what
am
he
I
did to me last
going?
night, right?
Yeah. I actually missed his stream last night, to be honest.
He kicked me out of chat.
Really?
Uh,
Oh,
yeah, out of here, of course. He
I
always
don't know.
does whenever I'm. All I said is sometimes everyone wishes he'd just disappear, and then he made me disappear out of Discord.
Yeah, he can do that. He has power. Apart from
Yes, he
Dave,
does.
he's the only other person I'm scared of. Uh, yeah.
You're afraid of me?
I'm always afraid of you because you can boot me out of everything. I will be lurking when I am in the car. Okay, T-Biller, yeah. Actually, to be honest, I need to go take a quick break in a minute. We were meant to get a parcel, and I haven't heard the door go. Now, I don't know if my wife took it in earlier. It's actually a present for my daughter's birthday, the end of the week. Oh. But yeah, I'm going to get this sold, and then I'll take a quick break. But yeah, I do need to take a drive around the map and find my empty coffins. Now, obviously, most of you guys know where most of them are now, and obviously the two that I have, obviously I know Grits fan has mentioned one is down here. Obviously, I kind of showed that when I was trying to put these apartment blocks down. Obviously, there is a spawn trigger there. However, if you own plot 32, you will find one up and around that area as well. Just bear that in mind. I'm not going to say it exactly where, and I'm not going to show it off quite yet. But if you own that plot of land, I'm pretty sure you'll probably have some coffins spawning out up there. But yeah, currently I'm saving up for obviously field 9. Oh, you little bugger. Come here, Mr. Fly. Come back.
I don't know which one's which anymore.
There we go. Yeah.
I got a modpack.zip, modpack 16 unzip me.zip, modpack 1 unzip me.zip, modpack 2 unzip me.zip.
It'd be mod pack 1 unzip me and mod pack 2. The second
1
two
and
you said.
2.
Yeah. Now, obviously, if anybody is going to use those 2 packs on another map, one, make sure that you activate the Biol station. I think that's what it's called. It's been a while. Because that actually adds in the additional crops and products needed for some of those factories, like the mining materials, the additional crops and stuff. So just bear that in mind. And don't update any of it. There we go.
Yeah, that's the big thing people got to remember.
Yeah. Same
Don't
with
use the
any of
mod
the
hub.
mod packs. Do not update anything in them because there is some that are named similar or very much the same as what's in the pack on the in-game mod hub. Yeah, you don't want to screw up your save game, that's for sure.
I did that once, and boy,
Ooh,
did I
you need
regret it.
washed. And use it on this one.
I'm
Yeah.
sending them to you. I'm afraid to paste them in chat. Everybody will freaking click on it and mess up their save games.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, but
They
obviously those
need to
mod
have a
packs do not,
description and
under any circumstances, load them onto any of the PV/SGA maps. They're for other ones.
They're on your.
Okay,
I
I
linked
got
them,
them.
so
Yeah.
you can link them on the board in another column or whatever. But
With big
might
letters.
have to
Do
put
not
big bold
use on
letters,
PV maps. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll sort that.
and then still people will scroll over there and not read the title, and then they'll click it, and then they'll be all.
Oh, I'll
If
put.
anybody does that, you're banned.
Yes. Well, I'm banned. No! I can see somebody doing that actually. Yeah. Right, let's take Dave's words to exact. He's going to ban Billy if we put it on the maps. Right, you can go. Let me get you out of the way.
I don't know if the biostation. I don't think the bio. I can't remember what's in there.
Yeah, so most of the mods that are in those two packs are what was used on Wolf Creek. So if it had like the biomass there, should do.
I don't know if it was in there or not.
There we go. So that's nice and clean
Because we
again.
create electricity or not. Well, I don't remember what we did with those, to be honest with you.
But yeah, use on your own caution, should we say? Right.
Been so long. Some 3 years ago.
It has. It's ridiculous. It's terrible.
I can't even remember what I did last week on this current map.
Oh, I still remember. I did a lot of harvesting.
No, but what modifications did we make?
Oh, that.
None. That's
Yeah,
right.
none.
We skipped last week.
Yep. Week off. Right, let me get you those links, buddy.
It's fishing week. Starting tomorrow. You're all gonna get lots and lots of Bitcoin fishing.
I will say one thing though, even though I don't download off third-party sites or anything, there are a lot more maps with mining and orchards in them now.
I'm not surprised.
Any other? I'm just
Oh.
like,
I know there was a couple of mining economy type maps out there. And Winston
Mhm.
actually has now put out his map as well. So 4x, I believe, mining
it is,
style
yeah.
map. So if you like mining, go for it. Actually, while you're digging around there as well, Dave, would you be able to send me the separate links for like Wolf Creek and the other maps as well, and I can get them posted up
Well,
if you've got them in it as a mod
I was
pack.
afraid you'd ask that question.
Because that
I'm
is
only
another
kidding.
thing that I keep getting regularly asked. Do we have a separate link? And obviously, I don't have them. I don't think we ever actually had one set up. I don't think for the final version. But you never know. But right, what I'm going to do quickly while he's sorting that out for me, I'm going to take a very quick break, and I will be back in a couple of minutes. So yeah, I see you started using the box containers. Yes, Rusty Nail. I decided to do away with some of those the big flat racks and went with this instead. I kind of like it. I do. But yeah, I will be back in just a couple of minutes, guys.
Keep me busy. Makes me work and then he goes on break. What the heck's up with that? You are welcome. he has everything now. When he gets it up, it'll be ready to go. I wonder if I can have a multiple users on MediaFire.
Righty guys, I'm back. There we go. And you're very, very much there, artistic dad. Righty. Let's see what we've got next to sell, hey? So, now, actually, I was thinking while I was just taking that quick break, is it would be quite nice if there was some kind of a savings mod where you could, say, for instance, put some money to the side for a rainy day, or if you were wanting to save up for a specific field. That'd be kind of a nice idea. There we go. Get that going. And thank you for the 4 links, Mr. Dave.
You're welcome.
He's fine. Oh, so you can carry on for the minute. I'll get back to the grapes later. They're doing okay. Coolio. But yeah, yo. Oh yes, I am back. I'm not cool. Right then. You have to decide about a GPU. Ooh, Mr. Farming Trucker. Yes. Something half decent, I'd say. Um. Let's see. So we got to pumpkin batch, which is next month. The meats can wait because they're going to be going into productions out of interest. I do have some pork, some ham, some bacon finally being made, so that's good. The 4 trailer loads of piggies that went in the other day is helping. So this is where the fun begins. Obviously, oh, sour cream cheddar chips. Nearly 2 million litres there. Oh, jeez, that's going to be a lot to move. All go into Waterburger, so I think we'll be setting up at least 2 trucks worth for that lot. Oh, cripes. Yeah, let's do it, hey. Let's do it. But it's a nice payback, that's for sure. Ready, so... Sour cream cheese. These are S-O... Sour. Sour cream onion. No, that's not the one I want, is it? Which one did I want? Cheddar sour cream. That's the one. So I went the wrong way. I want to go that way. Cheddar, cheddar, cheddar. Sour cream. How many pallets is that anyway? 1,899 pallets. Wow. That will take a little while. How you doing there, Mr. Dombey here? Dave, if you want to do another fishing tournament, I can join. You can do it, so you can do it. I just can't fish or be there.
Um,
What?
um,
That doesn't make any sense. Ooh.
oh, no problem. I'm doing a little bit of missions right now. So I'm good. Billy,
Yeah.
that's for media fire.
Uh oh. Okay.
Uh,
You trying
see
to
if it
infiltrate?
works for you. And you will have everything that I have
Okay.
available at your fingertips. And you could even upload stuff there if you want, because there's plenty of space. And it's faster than the free version. Just make yourself a folder. Like Boom's crap folder up there.
I think you've got one for me anyway, haven't you? I don't know.
I don't
But
have a single folder for you. And
media
there's a lot of stuff that's
fire
not in folders.
log in. Let me just do a quick test while you're there. Email. So if anybody wants his media file, oh, okay, I wouldn't do that. That. Copy that. Password. You have entered an invalid login.
You shouldn't have.
Oh, if you're logging in from a new location, please respond to an email confirming your ownership of the account.
All right, so I got to check my email. That's what I wanted to do.
Let's see, just make sure that's right.
Suspicious login attempt.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, great. It won't let you.
No.
I can click to continue logging in, but it's going to log me in.
What if it was because that was an
Wait,
incognito? Let me try.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me send you this link.
Do I have a media?
Copy. Control V. See if that works for you. Validate login link.
Validating token. Yes, I have access to it now. That's logged in me into mine. Let me open it up in Google Chrome. Let's try a different browser. Media Fire. There. Login. Let's try this one more time. Actually, let me type it in manually. Rather than copying, this is the fun part. And password is really random.
Yes, it's randomized. Security purposes. Do you want people hacking
There we
into
go.
that thing?
Gotcha.
You can see everything?
Yep, I think what it is where obviously I had mine linked on the other browser. That's fine, cool. Okay.
Okay.
Wow, what a load of rubbish you've got in here. Holy heck.
There's a lot of crap that I haven't cleaned it out very often.
Not off. Let's see,
Huh?
13, FS 15, 17, 19, 19 finals, FS 22. Sweet. Boom's crap. Wow.
Heck,
Yeah,
I even
cool.
had some of the testing. Yeah, you have. That's everything I've got. So you can't ask me for any links anymore.
I'm sure I'll
You've
find
got them
something.
all. You've got them all.
Underhill's in there.
Make a folder says Billy's crap.
Reviews. Okay, cool.
And feel free to pay the bill every now and then if you'd like.
You pay?
No,
Oh yeah, you pay, don't you? I forgot.
it's a paid one.
Yeah, yours is
It's
paid.
a
Mine isn't. Mine's is free.
no, mine it has to be paid because we use it too much.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, I'm gonna have to check and see
I'm not
what
suspicious in any manner, young man.
billing.
There we go. Yeah, how much is that anyway for you? Because obviously I get mine free because it's just a basic account. But kind of interesting to see.
Max file size is 50 gigabyte. We have 1 terabyte of space.
What? Whataburger.
We have when is billing?
There. Right, he's off, and I can get this other one loaded up. There we go.
There, payment history. Check that. So that one's $45. It's renewed October 2nd. $45 for the
That's not
year. Not
bad, really,
bad.
for 12 months, actually.
Now, yeah, $45 for a year for that bit plan.
Oop,
I
there we
wonder
go.
what the next step up. That gives us a total of um 1 terabyte of bandwidth per month. Remaining this month, 807.01 gigabytes. That whole terabyte goes instantly when we release a map,
Oh heck yeah, I
you
bet.
know? But when we're not, it's a lot better. Um,
Right, so this is going to Whataburger as well. Sell points. Yes. Yes. Right, well that's done. I want to check something quickly on my Amazon. Yeah, for some weird reason, there was a parcel meant to be delivered this afternoon, but it never arrived. Let's see if I can track it. Yeah, it's shown as out for delivery by 10 p.m., so it might still arrive, but it's by the Royal Mail, so usually they finish quite early. Um, let's go to Royal Mail. Ooh, and what I remember as well, so where I live in the UK, we have a football stadium literally, I don't know, maybe 10-minute walk. Um, Obviously around it there's actual like a industrial estate, and one of the actual warehouses or factories, whatever it is, it's around there actually caught fire this afternoon, and there was like 18 fire engines called out along with the police and ambulance. From what I understand, there was only one person treated for smoke inhalation. So whatever happened, it's like, oh my god, but yeah, at least everyone was safe. I know when my daughter came out of school just after 3, um, you could literally look across and there was just like a big black cloud um, going up into the sky. It was ridiculous. We normally deliver between. Your item
When I
was
was a little
received
kid,
within.
there was this really nice old family-run hardware store. It was a old barn that was converted into a store, and it caught fire.
Mm,
They had and it was on a really like narrow road to begin with. The road was literally blocked with 12 fire trucks, and then they had to bring in an industrial water pumper to get above the barn and shoot into it because they had paint, they had urethanes in there, so all these sounds were popping off, and they couldn't let anyone in the building. So I was literally standing there for like 4 hours watching them do all this stuff, and I was just like, wow. And
yeah,
unfortunately, it burned to the ground. It was just rubble.
aye, it's ridiculous. But to be honest, yeah, obviously one of the things as well they mentioned in the news is they had a specialist team
Hmm.
arrive. So it makes me wonder if they had like hazardous chemicals or something in there.
Oh
Hence why
yeah,
they. So yeah, it's
probably
not
would
good.
have.
Not good at all. But at least everyone is safe as far as I'm aware. So
Yeah, and the one thing they
yeah.
did at that fire was surprised me is they put blue what they call um filters around all of the you know drains
Mhm.
in the street to make sure that whatever was in the water didn't get into the sewer system.
Yeah.
Those are almost common now with anything. They put those out anyways.
Yeah, that's true.
Chemical, whatever, car accidents. Ugh.
Yep. Yeah, Rusty Nail, I do. That's actually been building up for a couple of in-game years. It's been a while since I've actually sold any of those free-to-lay chips. So, yeah. Uh, it should be a nice payday. So, obviously, one of the things obviously I mentioned before I took that little break is obviously one of the things I'm saving up is obviously Field 9 for. But I'm also looking to purchase some more plots in the desert. So I'm probably going to hold off on Field 9 for the minute. I think it's next month it should get harvested. So if I can actually look into start getting some more plots in the desert cleared, I think that's going to be a good idea. Or at least purchase them so at least I can then jump in when I've got a free moment or two and get them cleared. We've got 12k, 12 million at the minute. Fingers crossed. So we've got 34 the other day. Let's grab 35. I can do 36. I haven't quite got enough for 37 yet. But I think after I've dumped off these two loads, there should be more than enough there for getting that last plot. So they're now heading down to Whataburger, which is in the southwest. So yeah, there we go. But yeah, most of these grapes will be going into my wine factory over in the corner there. First time, 18 game years, and this is the first time I've finally got wine being produced. Great. Did you get rid of all the trees around those? Yes, I did. I went through with primarily the Brucks actually, and wood chipped them. If you're on about here, yep, clear all them. I've done a lot of tree harvesting this in-game year. If you missed it the other day, where was it? I went around field 33 and cleared all the trees from there. One thing as well is the tree saplings that are by 34, they've now started growing. So that's kind of nice. One thing I do need to do is get into this bottom corner, I'm thinking, and creating a little gap so I can actually get in with a harvester and stuff. Actually, let me jump over there and show you guys. It's the only problem, I haven't got a point over here yet set up. There we go. But yeah, as you can see there, obviously this one on the corner will be getting chopped. Obviously I do need to just remove one of those trees. But yeah, that'll be quite nice to have a little area. Maybe take these two out in the middle and have that as the access area onto the field itself. But yeah, this needs to be planted at some point. It was my lavender field last year. Obviously lavender doesn't regrow, which is a shame. That would be a nice addition. But it is what it is. But yeah, obviously all the little deco trees have gone up here. I think up this side here alone, it was around about 500. Just over 500 trees. Oh, oak trees. I'll specifically say that. Now, when I was doing it, I did start off with the Brucks, but it was actually taking a lot longer than I expected. I did maybe a quarter of this row, and I actually gave up, ended up getting out and using just the good old saw here, chainsaw, for the rest, and then used the easy dev tool just to delete the trees that was there and the stumps. I wasn't really bothered about wood chips. I've got tons of electric being produced. I could have sold it, I suppose, but yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, I end up clearing all of this. Obviously, as you can see, I do have the saplings in as well, so hopefully at some point they will start growing. I did actually go through and expand this field all the way around. It was around about 3 to 4 plough widths on each side, which is quite nice. I also did obviously this side here is the exact same. I cleared the trees from here. Obviously got my little tree saplings. There wasn't quite as many, but it's just one row, but still took a fair while. Obviously, it's when I get another moment free, I do want to come in and start clearing some of the oak trees on this side and doing the same thing, getting some spruces in there. Obviously that top field here can be expanded out a little bit more, so I need to be careful on one spot because obviously you do have a seasonal trigger there, so I don't want to interfere with that, but at least I can start getting that expanded out. Same with field 30. I'm still umming and ahhing whether I'm going to get 31. I might do. I haven't quite decided yet. It's got cotton on there at the minute. It gets harvested, I think, next month. And I think if that's probably going to be the last field that I purchase for the New Holland. So at the minute it's got 36, 37, 34, 35, 33, 32 and 30. And obviously 31 would just finish off that area, I think, for it to cover. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting my peanuts harvested. Obviously, I got corn in 37 there. But yeah, like I said previously, I do want to keep some fields for the NPC farmers so I can still carry on doing missions and such. At the minute, I've got no plans to purchase any of these down here. Obviously, I've got the bogs to harvest next month, I think it is. I'm still debating on whether to keep these here. Obviously, if I get field 9, then I can just use the case farm for the whole lot. But yeah, I may end up just selling them back to the game, as it were, and let them control those. But yeah, that's that. How are we doing on my little drivers? There's one there. He's going to be a few minutes. And I got a feel my headset just died. Did it? I don't know.
Nope, I can hear you.
Nope. Okay, that's weird. I had a funny beep going off of my ear there for a second.
Mind you charge it.
No, I
doesn't
just
mind
charged it this afternoon. It's weird. It sounded almost like it turned itself off. But it's weird. Nope, so I'll still work there. Harvest F Field 9. Yeah! What's actually on there? Carrots at the minute. I
I can
could.
speak
I
from personal
know.
experience. That's a lot of carrots.
Yeah. When I did Field 49, it took me about almost 2 in-game days. That's with the Roper Tiger plus my root crop harvester as well. One on either end, and it took a heck of a while. For that field, I would look to set up 1, 2, maybe 4, between 4 and 6 harvesters just to do that. And Too Short Tyler 92, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing, sir? So yeah. Why does that not... Oh, I'm already in it. Thinking, why does that not allow me to tab in there? I'm already in it. But yeah, as nice as this harvester is, it's... Yeah, a little bit too slow. Could do with an extra couple of kilometers. But... Oh, why have I not got my kind of steering on here? Thinking about it. That would help. That will help. And also the capacity is far too low. There we go. Enjoying the week of vacation. Nice! Oh, there we go. Very, very nice. Yeah, this is one reason why I edit some of the capacities. For the simple fact, you can't even get to the full end of the road before you have to unload. Dang it. Okay. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad, thanks. Not too bad. So currently, for anyone just coming in, obviously I've currently got 2 forage harvesters, 1 harvesting clover, 1 doing alfalfa. I've got a hired helper currently planting some wheat in one of my fields, field 30 there. I'm running 2 auto drives at the minute, trucks, to do some selling. And obviously I've got a buttload of grapes to get harvested as well. Obviously I'm currently working on a tier 4 sugar factory. So Domino's sugar from PB County is coming back. I've also made a start on a seasonal deco pack, I suppose is the best way to put it. So for anyone who played PB County, obviously in the autumn you had the haunted house, the pumpkins and all that pop up. I've already got them converted to 22 Giants editor. I just need to sort out the XMLs and all the little bits and bobs, so hopefully that'll be coming at some point. Now, I don't know whether I want to set them up as a seasonal visual only, or have them showing all year round. That's the thing I'm working on at the minute. I could almost see, for example, in
Billy got me so
autumn,
freaking sidetracked.
they pop up in autumn as they should be, but then, say, winter, you'd have maybe a dead pumpkin, as it were, or something, I don't know. See, that's the thing I'm trying to look into. I know, I love putting people off, that's the great thing about it. See, if I knew how to do the animations, it'd be kind of nice to have a pumpkin that sort of, you know, when it's rotted, have some like flies flying around on it. I think that'd be kind of funny. I'm kind of sick as well at times, it's terrible.
At least you admit it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I have no quarrels admitting that I'm weird. Yeah, so that isn't the greatest. So, I did purchase this a while ago, so to be honest, it can go bye-bye now. Now that I've at least used it, that's the main thing. Grape tech there. Have interest. That's got it even smaller, so that's definitely going to be going as well. But it would be nice if we could edit that, because that's kind of a funky little thing. I used it once. It wasn't too bad. Um, but the capacity is the thing that always puts me off. It's not good. So let's get rid of you. I'm sorry. And let's figure out where to put you. That's the olive one. Grapes next door. There we go. There we go. The yard. Oh, where we go? Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't ignoring you. Sorry. Started logging the big forest down. It'll do me for a few years. Yeah. Obviously, sorry. Obviously, where you did the game.xml, that's yeah, I think it's linked. So yeah, if you yeah, Rusty Nail. If you want to change to DirectX 11, what you need to do is go to your documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 2022, and then scroll down and you want to look for this here, Game XML. If you actually load that up into Notepad or Notepad++, no, I don't want to save that for a minute. And what you want to look for is this line here. So for me, it's line 37, so it might differ depending on what program you're using. But look for the renderer line, and it'll have D3D underscore 12. Just change that 12 to an 11, like mine's is shown there. And you should be good. I wonder if I can make that just a little bit bigger. Zoom in. There. Actually, there we go. I might be able to do it with this mouse. Come on. So yeah, that's basically how you want it to look. Once you've done that, just hit this save button at the top here, close that document and the folder, and then load up your game. Make sure that the game is closed down when you do any of those edits as well. Just bear that one in mind. Now, oh yeah, Caroline did get herself sorted out, so don't need to worry about that. But yeah, there we go. Oh yeah, thanks. I was just about to get there. Sorry about that. Why is that on such a long timer? That's what I want to know. I need to look into some of these settings. For some weird reason, they seem to be keep getting reset. Thank you, KW, for unbanning that too short dialer. I
Too
used it a
shot,
couple of for hours
not
last
too
night.
short.
Too short. Oh, it says too
Shot.
short, Tyler. No, I didn't want
Yeah,
him banned. It was just yeah, where he accidentally put the dot. Yeah, it's too short, Tyler. Not too short.
you said too short.
Did I say too short? I have no idea.
He might be too short. We don't know.
I just I
Whichever,
love
yeah.
Billy's pronunciation of things. It's so fun to hear him
Yeah,
say
you got to be
stuff.
very. Yeah, obviously, it's not just here, it's every stream. If you put a
Hmm?
period in between two words, it'll think you're trying to post a link somewhere, so yeah. Uh, 5'10"-ish? Okay.
That's
uh,
not too short.
yeah, I'm 6'2", so yeah.
Didn't know they piled crap that high.
Ooh,
Oh wow,
how
Dave.
rude.
Oh, that was mean.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty
but
sure Dave's even shorter than that.
I'm 5'7". Well,
And
5'9" I used to be until the spinal disease
yeah,
took over.
dang, that's terrible. That's terrible. Righty, let's get this going again. See, come on, there we go. The other way right, there we go. Turn you on just a moment, once I catch up where I was. Yeah, he must have slept very, very well. uh, they always say good things come in small parcels, and obviously my mum, bless her cotton socks, she was about 5'4", and she was, even though she had a very nasty side to her, she was the most loving woman you could ever know. Whether it was family or friends, she would definitely stick up for you, that's for sure. But yeah, don't get on the wrong side of her, that is for sure. And being a short Scottish woman, yeah, you don't want to go there, trust me. That is for sure.
oh yeah, I know that type of lady. Our theater director was Scottish, and
Mhm.
oh my gosh, if you
Yeah.
At, at
she was
five foot
extremely bad at
seven,
Shakespeare.
I think out of the 9 kids, I'm the third tallest.
Wow.
Jeez.
Everybody's so short. I got a lot of short people in my family.
Yeah, so really,
Oh,
actually,
that means they have to look up to you, don't they, Dave?
yeah, that's really weird.
Yep.
I don't. This is something I don't get. So obviously, my mum was about 5'4". My dad, he's around about 5'6", 5'7". Obviously, both of my sisters, they're maybe slightly that sort of height, maybe about 5'7", 5'8". But me, I got to like the 6'2". It's like, where the heck did that come from? I never understood it till
Adoption.
no, my great grandfather was 6'8". And no, I'm not adopted. No, no, my grandfather, he was like 6'8", and obviously he was like a proper broad Scot, big ginger hair, big beard, and all this. Built like a literally like Stoic from the How to Train Your Dragon films. Literally exactly like that. And I think that's where I get my height from, because nobody else in our family that I know of is as tall as me. Everyone else is shorter, so it's almost like it's missed a generation or two, which is weird. And it also makes me wonder what my daughter is going to be like when she grows up, because obviously she's 15 this weekend. Holy cripes! And yeah, she's already up to my shoulder height, so and she's still got another few years of growing. So that's going to be definitely an interesting one when she gets taller, older. Is she going to take from her mum, where her mum's about 5'7", 5'8", or like me a bit more? I don't know. Oh, looks like my dude's arrived. But yeah, the average Filipino woman is 5 foot, and the men are 5'6". Yeah, they are quite short little buggers over there, aren't they? There we go. Where's? Oh, there he is. So, where the heck's the other truck go? I know he's around here somewhere. Righty. This is an interesting sell point to get into. Now, I don't know if anybody's actually noticed. I just noticed this. So, the Waterburger symbol on the sign looks very much like the Wonder Woman symbol. Interesting. Now, this one's really tricky to get into. I'm actually thinking of buy that plot of land in front of me, sell the house and extend it or move this. It's a nightmare, this one. Come on. Give me the trigger, give me the trigger. There it is. Banging. Right, 240 pallets is going to give me how much? So that's 1,123,449 plus 92,000 for the environmental score. So nice. And obviously I've got about what 10? No, 7 or 8 loads of that to do. Oh, this is gonna be fun. There we go. I think that dude got caught. Right, let's send you back to logistics final loading. Give me you. See if I can get a better angle on this thing. There we go. Yeah, let's see. I think it's going to be 116, the whole thing. Do, 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 do. Yeah, I could buy that. Let's see. B. Right, don't need you, so that's fine. Actually, I'll keep that. No, for the minute. So 1, 2, 3 houses. Yeah, I'll keep them for the minute. And demolish. See if we can get rid of these. Just to make it a little bit easier. Getting through. See, I'd make a great property owner. I'd buy a plot of land and demolish everything on it. Saying that, what I could do is put a load of apartment blocks down here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Just like thus. That should be fine. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll send you back there. You're cleared out fine. Groovy, so they're on the way back. Are you getting full, are you? You're 85%. Got cornfield, okay. Let's grab that. Go empty him out quickly. Right then, do you... Oh, you have a white and black box container. Yes, I do, Rusty Nail. Yes, I certainly do. Do I remember who has the glass silo? Yeah, it's Green Thumb Farmer. he has it. It's a pretty, depending on which one you want, but yeah. He has quite a few little silos set up for different things. You're offloaded, fine. Make sure you keep going. Need to figure out why it keeps stopping with the AI. Whenever it offloads, it keeps stopping. Don't know why, it's weird. I'm not sure if it's something to do with the header or the actual harvester. I will figure that one out. Anyway, let's see. So, I was getting to do my grapes finally. Turn it back on. One thing I'm not sure is whether I've got any barrels up here yet for the wine factory there. Actually, I'm going to disconnect the wheel a sec. Because to be honest, using the keyboard is just as easy. Get that out of the way. Oh, there we go. I usually use the wheel when I'm doing a lot of driving and stuff, but yeah, I think just for keeping a straight line, it's easier just using the keyboard and mouse, and jumping over occasionally when I have to. You scared him whether you're driving and he bails. Hey, could be, yeah. It could be. Right, before we get too far on, obviously I did mention this earlier on in the stream. Now, obviously I have been working on, for the last week, a little animal trailer for the map. It's specifically set up for cats and dogs. It is now available for downloading on my Trello. I did actually go through and redid the entire dog section. Now to find it, it'll be with all the other animal transports in game. It's this one right here, the little Noah, the legal Noah. There's no color options in there, just so you're aware. It would take a lot of my non-experience, shall we say, to get it working with colors. Currently, or the maximum I got it to hold with the visuals is 66 dogs. So it's 33 on 2 different levels and 190 cats on the 2 different levels. So if you need more than that, I would recommend using the right trans, which is set up for doing more. So I don't really want to go above that, to be honest, because that's a pretty good capacity. So yeah, and obviously a big huge thank you to obviously Mr. Green Thumb Farmer. He was able to create a little level for me with some cutouts. Obviously, one thing he didn't do, unfortunately, is a little cutout here for the gate. But overall, it works perfectly fine. I'm happy with it. Obviously, that is on my Trello now. And like I said, it only does cats and dogs. So it's kind of like a stepping stone. If you haven't quite got enough to get the right trans, why not go for something like that for the cats and dogs, and then look into getting one of these. Obviously, I've just only got the back piece. But yeah, obviously this is in the pack as well. It doesn't hold all of the animals, bear in mind that. If I remember rightly, I think it was either the cats or the dogs haven't been added to these. So, but most of the other things like the goats, the ducks, and that are in there. But yeah, That was a novel experience, that's for sure, setting that up. But the nice thing is, now that I've done it at least once, I will now know next time around, if we ever needed like a new trailer, say from the base game, I'll be able to set up pretty easily, which is quite nice. There we go. Right about there. A little bit close for my leggings. It's fine. We'll see how good we get off this little plot. Yeah, I'm also kind of considering, obviously once I've cleared some of the more of the area in the desert, is possibly putting down some more things like the grapes, the olives, coffee and that up there. There's plenty of space, and yeah, I think by the end of this time next in-game year, I'll have more than enough to not only purchase Field 9, but have enough for possibly more orchards being put down. So yeah. Oh, that's the other thing as well. Might as well do it, hadn't I? X. There we go. I now own all of the desert. Sweet. Now, obviously, remember, if you are using like the barges or the was it the crude oil container ship thing, there is a dock down the side here that you can load into if you wanted to. Personally, I'm just going through with a truck going up there. Haven't quite got around to actually using that sort of stuff yet. Ooh, hello. This thread. But yes, fun, 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 fun. Fun, 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 fun. So that's up there, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Did I update that one? Did I? Did I? Added sugarcane, yes I did, okay. Mixed, yeah, good. Sorry, I just suddenly thought about that, the Robot Tiger premium version. Did I update it properly? Yes I did. Cool! But yes, here we go. So what are you guys up to out there at the minute? Obviously I know that Mr. T. Miller, when he was last streaming, he was doing a lot of field work, so that's kind of nice. I'm guessing he may or may not be off to work already. But I do know, don't know if anybody noticed, but I believe it's down here, along this forest area here, he's actually created kind of like a little highway almost going around the waterway. Yeah, you're doing some logging, yarding and stuff, yeah. Obviously that's a nice idea to start off with. Obviously I use that little the plate for dragging the logs on the back of a tractor when I first started. That was a good idea to the sawmill. Obviously, yeah, where you're in the centre there. Obviously for anybody who was interested, yeah, there is a built-in sawmill over here. And obviously one of the things Dave thought about is obviously like the yarder and stuff, and obviously where this mountain range here is quite high, you could technically use the yarder, set it up so you got one end by the sawmill and the other end up the top of the hill, for example. You could literally move the tree straight down if you wanted to. But yeah, that is a really cool idea. I haven't even thought about doing that yet. The question is, do I have... I do have plenty of clearance actually. Yeah, so I think what, if I remember rightly, Mr. T. Miller had one end, I think it was over that side there of the sawmill, and then obviously he had the actual yarder cable going all the way over here somewhere in the forest. That's a cool idea, I like it, so yeah. And yeah, obviously not so far in the streaming wise, nobody's doing that sort of thing, so it's nice to see. Also, I know Team Miller's used that yarder quite a lot, so yeah, if you want any info, definitely check him out. But yeah, literally you could just swing those log the trees over. Also, you may have to do them in two halves. Drop them into the pond. You don't even have to worry about defoliating them or whatever. You can just literally chop them in half and bring them straight across, straight into the sawmill. It's kind of cool. But yeah, very novel idea, and obviously that's how Dave set up that area. Um, it's good to see people trying different things out, shall we say. It's very, very cool. So yeah, I was actually lurking part of your stream, Chief Miller. uh, the only, actually, one thing I will say is about, obviously, where you put those bridge pieces going along here. The only thing that's kind of off-putting me doing something similar to that is in real life you'd have legs coming down on certain sections for that, so they're almost like free floating in mid-air type thing. But yeah, it's a very cool idea, to be honest. I like it. Here we go.
Gave me an idea. You need to make that mod so you could just put a few legs on it and
Yeah.
then use the
Um.
shortened legs. Then use the V
So.
key to place it on the water.
Uh,
It would be so much easier than what he was doing.
yeah, because obviously T Miller's using this bridge here.
Right. Now, if you made a version with tiny leg supports on it already, or cement supports on it,
Hmm.
and so it could snap on the water surface, you could do that.
Yeah, see, I've kind of done something similar over here. It's hard. Oh, the train. Um. See if. See what I would want there is maybe some supports coming across here type thing for like a high ravine. But yeah. But oh, I haven't updated this yet. Oops. But yeah, even like maybe something like the supports off of that possibly would work. Yeah, that wouldn't be any good, and that definitely wouldn't be any good. But yeah, I was kind of thinking of Sydney Harbour Bridge almost. I'm kidding.
Hmm.
Uh, but yeah. Yeah, that would be.
You
Yeah,
know, dig it.
exactly. Hmm. Maybe you could speak to Green Thumb if he's free, just to see if he could add some legs onto it.
You know what
Uh,
I'd do?
Actually, just a couple of concrete pillars would be
I'd
fine.
load them into the editor, grab the coordinates, and add them to my placeable file.
Darn. But yeah, you could do
Done.
technically.
That way I could get them lined up perfectly, exactly the heights that I need.
Mhm.
Even rotate it if I need to go from a higher to a lower place.
Yeah.
And then grab the coordinates from the editor and just plop them into the placeables file. Ta-da!
Cheat.
But that's
But yeah, that sort of thing as well. If I could see that if that was built into a map, for example, you could always have a second bridge, as it were, next to it for a train to run along. That'd be kind of nice as well. I could see that sort of happening maybe in the future.
you can see the
Yeah.
future?
Yeah. It looks great,
Wow.
I tell you.
It looks
Especially for
great. You're
you.
not you must be seeing the future because that prediction wouldn't have been anything close to great.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I have my Frosties every day, so they're great. Sorry, I was thinking Tony the Tiger.
Yes, you were.
Yeah. Right. Are those guys back? It looks like they are. Okay, let's get these guys loaded back up. Otherwise, I'm never going to make any money. douche, douche. Let's bring you forward a little bit more. Because if I'm clever, which I'm not, let's take you off of that. I should be able to scoot that up a wee bit, open up the back, and do a double dump. Oh, I'm clever. Occasionally. Boink, 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 boink. Obviously, there's going to be probably a bit in the middle here that doesn't get hit. That's fine. I think it would look better with the trestles gone. I don't know. Right, so that was the cheddar one, wasn't it? Let's get these loaded back up. Cheddar. Looking for a big huge name right there. It's going down, guys. It's slowly going down. Look, a deer. Hello, deer. Oh, look to. Oh! Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Okay, I don't know if it's just me being absolutely weird, but when you pause a game, shouldn't everything in that game pause as well? Because I'm looking at obviously those deers across the road and they're moving still. I noticed that yesterday. I actually paused the game briefly to because I needed to go to the bathroom, and where I was there was some deer, and I thought initially they'd stopped, but as I came back and sat down, looked up, and one started moving, and then the second one started moving. It's like, what the heck? It's really weird. She doesn't want to stop it. Exactly. It's like, well, obviously, if you pause a game, well, then shouldn't everything in the game stop moving? So, like all the deers and such. Well, yeah, see if I come here. Look, that one's running right away. Look, it's just shot off down there. Holy heck. See the legs go as well on that deer. Wow, holy heck. Yeah, something's not quite right there, giants, guys. I don't know. Anyway, how are these guys doing? They still filling up? Yes, they are. Come on. Now, obviously, if you had well, two of these big trailers set up behind each other, you could pretty much constantly keep loading up on both trailers. It's kind of cool. Like it. I was thinking while watching in the next version, Yarder modding it for the cable for the boat that Dave showed yesterday to give the lobster traps. Yeah. Well, technically that could already be sorted out.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I've
You won't be able to
seen.
reel in lobster. I don't think.
Um,
You'd have to get in the water to
oh,
attach it.
um, because that the Yada kind of works the same as the crane in here. So you got like the cable, the grabber part, and also that grabber can actually be changed as well between a bucket, pallet lifter, and stuff like that. So that's the sort of thing you're kind of thinking of there, farm boy, ain't you? So technically it could be done. Obviously, it's just the modeling
Nope.
side of things, the modding.
Because the yarder, that building is a placeable, and the other would
But
be a
yeah,
vehicle, and
there's
they're
also
completely not compatible.
yeah, but there's also mods out there. There's actual big cranes with that sort of thing on
Oh
it.
yeah, there are crane type
So
things,
yeah,
but
but you could sort of
it
maybe
all
add that
comes
to it as
down
well,
to
if
you
it's
have to have an auto load on the end of the crane in order for it to be able to work because you can't get in the water to hook something up because you can't grab stuff when you're floating in the water
oh, that's just
and you wouldn't
stupid.
be able to reach them.
Stupid. Don't buy Reaper's cotton harvester. Why not, there, Mr. Russinghill? Yeah, it basically stops the player's time and well, everything else. From what I can see, everything else seems to stop. It's just those freaking deer that keep moving. It's weird when you hit the
I
pause.
use this cotton harvester there, Rusty. I don't know why you'd say not to.
Yeah, kind of curious why. As far as I'm aware, there shouldn't be any issues on it. But obviously, if you really, really wanted to, you could always use mine. Whataburger. It does 100,000 litre bales. Just to show off. Hey there, Guy Fawkes. How you doing, bud? Yeah, I don't even have his in many of his mods in at the minute. The other one I've got is that the map cleaner thing that he uses for cleaning out the mines. BD. Called the CP690WHBD. Is that the
Oh,
BDB SSB one? How you doing there, Cody, by the way? Whataburgers.
I don't know if that's BSBs or not. I'm trying to think here.
Now, there's only two people I know put BD at the end of theirs. One is Big Daddy,
Yeah.
and
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I know that he's put out for 22 is that the Brux, and obviously the
Yeah.
Sugar Beet Cut trailer. That's the only two things. So it
Actually, BSB, I guess.
must be BDB SSB, because I do know that he has done a edited cotton harvester.
Ah.
It. I don't know who made it, but it has a bug with the hard worker. Only does one pass, then stops. Yeah, it's
Oh.
BDB SSBs. I'm guessing. I didn't think. I think I know what the problem is. I wonder if he hasn't set up the AI in the i3D for it. That was one of the issues I had with some of my stuff, where it was getting to the end because obviously the header size is like, was it? It's a triple wide normal header, if I think I remember right on there. You have to obviously include those additionals. Yeah, I've got him on Discord, so I will message him to say that somebody's had an issue with the hard helper, and I'll suggest that to him as well. But yeah, that's fine. I will make a note of that. I know he lurks actually from time to time. He even streams um, occasionally. Actually, I think he actually streamed while he was creating that as well. So I'll make him a note of it. BDBSSB cotton harvester.
That's also one thing that I like about you guys too. You know these other guys, so you can, if someone has a problem with something, you can say, "Hey, this is what someone told us is happening," and it
Yeah,
helps. You know.
very true. Oh, now what? No depth. Oh, that's fine. I know about them. Yeah. Obviously, one thing is I had um, a lot of contact with BDB SSB before actually coming into the PV SGA community, because he actually helped me on early on modding and stuff. Um, Obviously, where at that time I had a laptop, I couldn't run the Giants editor, and he was actually coming up with ways around doing certain edits in the XML and the i3D as well, to be honest, without actually needing the editor, which was kind of cool. I learned quite a lot from him, to be honest. But yeah, once I finish streaming, I will message him and let him know about that. And obviously, now that I know about the actual AI in the freaking i3D as well, it'll hopefully help him out. But yes, I need to get on and do these bleaking grapes. There we go. Which row was I on there? There we go. Turn you across a wee bit more. That's fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, plus one thing as well, he does pop into like Dave's stream. He's been in Mr. I think it was the MP7 Reaper's stream the other week as well. He's been here a couple of times. So yeah, he's also a member of the community as well. So I know Dave and him go back to was it 17 or 15 or something like that as well. I think they collaborated together back
I
then.
don't even remember. It's a long. It goes back a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, he's another good modder as well. He doesn't do as much nowadays as he used to, but yeah, he's pretty good. He knows his stuff. That is for sure. There we go. So let's close that. That is cool. Just out of curiosity. Let's have a look on Mr. Twitch. I'm just having a look. See, I know my Mama Do was live earlier, but I think she's not feeling very well. Which is just shame.
So Billy, you want to hear something weird? I purchased Field 9, and it's a grass field. I'm using
Okay.
a forage harvester with course play. Guess how long it's going to take?
10 hours.
Higher.
20.
25 hours to do the entire field, it says.
On field 9.
On Field 9, yeah, for my grass harvester. Using
Holy
the in-game forage
Christ.
harvester mower. Yep. 25 hours, it says.
Oof.
That's but it's worth it.
And what are you actually using?
Using the Crone forage harvester with the Crone mower attachment.
Okay.
It's a
Yeesh.
25-mile limit on it though, but
Yeah.
if
Wow.
I ever learn how to how to mod on to increase the speed limits and stuff, maybe I can get that going faster. But right now it's fine.
Mm. Yeah. I always try and keep a eye out for contracts on field 9. I've had a couple of I think it was one cotton, and yeah, it took me at least 2 to 3 in-game days, like Cody. Um, I do remember I think it was either wheat or barley. It was like very early on, year 1 or year 2 or something like that. And even that took, with 2 harvesters, about a day and a half. So,
Yeah.
I mean, at that time I didn't even have auto drive set up down there, so
Oh yeah.
that was a lot of hauling, that's for sure. Jeez.
Yeah, if they just had a bigger, like, some bigger attachments for the forage harvesters, like the mowers, like the grass mowing stuff. If they just were
Yeah.
a little bigger, it'd help out too. But it's what it is. We deal with it. We have fun.
Well, are you watching the stream, Matt?
Yeah.
So,
Is there any under yours? Do you
I've
have one?
been playing around with this. This is something I've had for a long time modded. This was like one of the first things a long time ago. Now, obviously there is obviously your normal header, but
Yeah.
I am playing around with this
Okay.
and extending it out a little bit to either side. So 3 times as wide.
Hey, I'll go on your I'll
I
go on
haven't
your trailer
released
and
this
get
yet
that
because
then.
I haven't fully tested
Oh, you
it.
haven't? Okay.
Just so you're
Oh,
aware.
okay. Okay.
Yeah, but my aim
Okay.
is basically 3 times as wide as that if I can. Working.
That would that'd help a
Actually,
lot.
just out of curiosity, before I jump off, time to test quickly. Now, obviously, the big issue as well with that is
Yeah.
when it comes to the hired helper. So technically, if it's set up correctly, this is what it should do: is it'll get to the end and obviously turn around, like that is doing fine. Now, obviously, when you go into edit headers and such, and this is obviously the
Yeah.
issue I have had to try and figure out myself, and I'm going to cheat a little bit. I do apologise. It's only once in a
Well,
blue moon,
hey, when we're
or
testing, you gotta, you
or
know.
every time I play the game, to be honest. Um, yeah. Let's see if this actually works. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bam. I do want to look into see if I can get it to actually travel a little bit faster as well. Now, obviously, I did up the capacity on the silage additive. You'll be able to get at least 2 pallets worth in there, so that should last you a fair old while.
Yeah, that should.
Yeah. Right, let's tab over here a sec. Yes, 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 I know. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. That's because I hit the escape button and accidentally hit the tilde key as well. There's something else as well. I'm pretty sure there's a way of using it with the pipe down as well. I haven't quite figured out what it is. I might have to reach out to Mr. Reaper, so there we go. And also it goes a
Oh,
little bit
okay.
faster.
That definitely would make grass mowing
So
or
that's
grass
that.
or any of those mowing ones.
Yeah. And obviously the big test is, will it actually work the
That
hired helper
AI.
correctly? Yeah.
Hmm.
So if I set you up right about here, hired helper. See, that's something as well. It seems to stop whenever you hit the hired helper, so that's something else I need to look into. But
Yeah, I've run into that too. I'll be honest with you. It's
is
not
that
just
basically
that
then?
either.
It's been a while since I've
I
used
don't
foragers, so I don't know
gotcha.
what's going
Because
on there.
courseplay does that to me too. Like I'll set courseplay and it'll run for like just about 10 feet and then it just picks up and stops doing it again.
It's
I don't
weird.
know why.
And yet the hired helper is still there.
Yeah,
It's in. It's like, come on, move, move. It's almost like it wants to be
yeah,
unloaded. I don't know. Still
yeah. I think
figuring
that's one
things
thing
out.
that those ones that have a storage capacity. I think I've seen it. I've seen it. Noticed it with the John Deere one. That
Okay.
if it has a capacity, it doesn't like something. It does not like about the capacity with a hired helper for some reason. I don't know what program it could be.
Mean that one there.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
got
Yeah.
that as well. I've got
You
one
do?
as well.
Okay.
But yeah, I wanted the class to be honest. Um, but yeah, I did these back in. Oh crap! What was it? Elm Creek when I was playing on that. So literally when 22 came out, I wanted something just to have the capacity on there. So let's see. Is he going to behave? Fingers crossed. Yeah. So this is what it should do. Obviously, I think it was that 20 meters possibly. Oh, that's beautiful. That's good.
Yeah.
And good. See, that's what should happen. Yeah, so I can probably send you that header if you wanted.
If you could, I would love it. I mean, I
Or
think
even the whole
it's
pack. Because at the minute
if
it's
you.
the in that particular pack, um, you get the class, the 3 class headers,
Oh, nice.
plus the 2 John Deere's pieces.
Yeah, if you could, it just if you can send me Discord or whatever, it's great. I'll use it, and if I see anything else come up that I'll
Yeah.
let you know if
So far,
anything comes up
most
on my
most of the
end.
tweaks have been on the this
Like,
the Jaguar in the header. I haven't done much on
that's
that,
excellent.
but it will go a little bit faster than the base game stuff, as
Yes, I will.
usual.
I'll be honest.
Um,
Better than base game is what I'm looking for
yeah,
because
I haven't
that's just.
really
I'm
done too
sorry.
much to get this working correctly with showing like the capacity and stuff. But you're more than welcome to try it out. There we go.
I would appreciate that, Billy. It's
Yeah.
nice to be able to work, figure out what works and stuff, and then tell you, hey, you got something great here, man.
I might even have to reach out to Mr. Reaper for a few things, because I know that he's got his John Deere, I believe, working properly. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've seen him actually using it. But yeah, pretty sure there is a way of having it set up that when you're doing it manually, you can actually have that pipe closed down. But yeah, I'll send this over to you later on.
No problem. Hey,
To try
yeah,
it.
so whenever you have a second.
But yeah, I'm not much into modelling, so I can't really add the bits on this side to say, okay, this is how big it is, it's going to fold in and fold out, but this sort of edit I can do quite easily. uh, right then, guys, because I've actually gone over, unfortunately, I do need to get off. See, that's a nice little thing that's possibly going to be released in the next, what, maybe week or so, once I finish tweaking it and such. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Now that most of the map's done, the game's done, I'm definitely into creating these slightly more unrealistic stuff. I don't care anymore. Right then, let's get over to the ending screen and say a big, huge thank you to everybody for coming out today. Obviously, thank you very much for Mr. Darius Frost with the raid earlier on, 39 people. Big, huge thanks for all the sound alerts, obviously the gifted subs, Miss Carolyn, much appreciated to obviously the community. What else is out there? I'm sure there's a couple of followers as well. Yeah, there's a few out there as well. But yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, Remember, obviously, that animal trailer for the cats and dogs is on my Trello now. If you have any issues, let me know. If there's any visual bugs in there, let me know as well with the cats and dogs. But it should work fine. It did for me, so it should do for you guys. Looking at Twitch at the moment, I've only actually got one person playing FS really, and he's actually on this map right now, PV Canyon Crossing. The thing is, I gave him my save game the other day, and he got lost. He couldn't figure out where the heck he was and stuff like that. So I think we're going to go over and see Mr. Grits Fan 101 today. Obviously, he was in chat earlier on, but I think he just wanted to get on and do some streaming. So let's get this raid going. I'm going to carry on doing obviously my grapes. Hopefully, be done in a couple of hours' time. Alrighty, let's bring you up. And he's never in my list. Why is he never in my list? That's blinking pain. Should be. I need to figure out this filter thing so it shows only people I'm following. Grits. G. Did I spell that right? G. Oh, it's double R in it. IT's fan. There he is. That is cool. We can start this raid. Obviously, make sure to check out Mr. Dave later on as well when he goes live. Obviously, over the next couple of days, I'll be attacking his Trello to get the old maps posted up there for him to save him doing it. But yeah, obviously, I'll be back again on Friday, same time, same place, before Mr. Dave goes live as usual. unless something drastic happens. But yeah, have a great rest of your day, guys. And that's me done for the day. Bye for now.
See you later, guys.
For now.